All right, we're live. What's up, everyone? You already know what it is. It's a special Saturday night episode of the Nooner Nation, the podcast for Nooners by Nooners. And as promised, we're doing another Fuck It, Let's Go Live episode. So I have nothing prepared. We just figured we'd get some people on here and bullshit about the holidays. So before we get into that, Greg, why don't you tell everybody what they need to do?
Go out and like, subscribe. Do that on this. Hit the thumbs up. Go out to Spotify. Go out to iTunes. Do a 5-star review. Do all of those good things. Help Nooner Nation out.
There you go.
Let's go.
He knows the drill. Jake had to go. Jake just left and had to go poop himself or something. I'm not sure where he ran off to.
I brought extra beers up here just in case.
Yeah, I get it. I get it. We for Christmas, my mother-in-law always goes super extra for Christmas, so she bought us like a brand new washer and dryer, which also meant that we had to redo our entire laundry room today before it got delivered. So I did wallpaper, put down LVP floors, painted walls, and then the washer and dryer got delivered, and she wanted them stacked, so we stacked them. But the one on top moves around too much, so then we unstacked them, but she doesn't like that. So I've been day drinking, dealing with that bullshit. So it's like she got a Christmas present, I got a project, you know?
Hold on, guys.
That's fair.
I need to mute myself for a second.
Okay. But yeah, how'd everybody else's holiday go?
Good. Beth got her wine cooler, a wine fridge.
Oh, yeah.
That's 48 bottles of wine now, so she'll have plenty.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
Come back
That's
out, Jess.
awesome.
There's plenty.
Yeah, I will.
So
You won't get rid of me this time.
it holds 48 bottles of wine, which means you now have to go buy 47 bottles of wine, right?
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
All right, now I can hear you fuckers. What's up?
What's going on? Just seeing how everybody's holiday went. Matt, what about you?
So it was pretty good for me. This was the first Christmas I've had all three of my kids here for Christmas morning. My two older ones are usually with their mom, but they were with me this year, so it was nice. My almost 4-year-old had a great time. It was her first one that she really kind of knew what was going on, and she was done unwrapping gifts before anybody else.
Of course.
She wasn't scared of Santa at our friend's house. We went over there. They have a Christmas Eve party. And it was good. It was real chill. We got to nap a couple of times Christmas Day. And
Ooh, nice.
It was a good time.
Nice. I didn't get a Christmas nap. I wish. Christmas Day.
Christmas naps are the best.
Oh, Christmas Day felt like a week long for me because Christmas Eve, my mom came and spent the night with us because she lives alone. So we're like, okay, like, just stay with us so you don't have to worry about like trying to get over here when the boys wake up and shit. Because my 9 and my 5-year-old, like, they typically wake up at like 6:30 anyways. So Christmas, who knows what time they woke up. But shit here, so we were done opening presents at like almost like 8:30 in the morning. So we started pretty early. And then Mom hung out. We made some soup and stuff. And then I had to go to my mother-in-law's where we stayed until like 11 p.m. So yeah, I got home. I was like, this day has felt like a week. It's just too much.
Yeah,
That's
real
funny
quick in the chats. Elijah asked people to introduce themselves.
Oh,
'Cause they
yeah,
hadn't seen
duh.
some of
Like
his
you
photos.
don't know everyone, Elijah.
I'm just
Charlotte.
saying.
Elijah!
There's
Hi,
Charlie.
I'm here. I'm finally back.
Yep.
So he's probably talking about me. My name is Matt. American Rustic Works is my Instagram. Matt I in the chat here and there. So he's probably
Yeah.
referring to me.
And Elijah, if you're not sure who Jess is, then you need to go back and do some homework. Just saying.
It doesn't matter. He has a fucking memory of a goldfish and can't remember shit anyway, so.
I can
True.
relate.
Yeah, he'll send the same meme 20 minutes after you do. It's all good, even if he liked it.
Mhm.
Well, I mean, have you been on the Drinking Bros app? I go on there maybe like every other day, and it's just the same meme over and over and over, and then some nudes.
That's not surprising.
I haven't been on there.
It's never good
Haven't been
news.
on there.
Long.
I tried, but the way they have it, the way it's set up now, where you can't like hop around to things, it's a little
Yeah.
tough to navigate. So
Yeah, it'd be like how Facebook used to be with the wall, where it's just one big open thing. You don't have groups or anything, so it's just everybody just dumping their shit into one place. So, and then
you
plus,
have to throw me back to
evolving.
MySpace because that's what I remember as MySpace.
oh yeah, give me back original MySpace.
Hmm.
Jake, you're probably too young for original MySpace.
No, I had a MySpace. That's where I like discovered all of my music taste.
He lied about his age. Yeah.
a lot of
Very
My
proud of
Chemical
Jeffree
Romance.
Star.
Greg, did you have MySpace?
Hey, I
did
have met
not.
Jeffree Star, right?
So that was where you found out about him, not met him. But that's
Oh.
pretty cool.
If
like-
you went to Warp Tour, you met Jeffree Star. He was at every single
Was
Warp
he?
Tour when it mattered.
What? Warped Tour mattered long before Jeffree Star.
That's what I'm like. I don't
No, I
remember
mean
him.
like
That's not what
after
you
a
meant, you
certain
fucking
point, it got
retard.
shitty.
Yeah.
Hey, this is the short bus brigade, all right?
It
Okay.
really is. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's fine.
I'm
Yeah.
gonna fucking crack the whip on y'all, dumbasses.
Yeah. Yeah, but yeah, I'm all for bringing back original MySpace. It was awesome. I could just like have my top 8, My Chemical Romance in the background,
Yes.
doing some super light internet programming.
I know,
I
we're all
mean-
coding.
Yeah.
That's where games
Instagram
go.
has the option now.
Tom taught us to code. You know?
He
Take-
didn't teach you shit. He taught you how to copy and paste. Shut the fuck up, dude.
Which
You
is
weren't
a-
on there like creating your own shit. You just found it, copied and pasted.
Yeah, that's exactly
Bill
what
was
coding
Hacker
is
Man
now.
Supreme on fucking MySpace.
That's what coding is now. Don't
He was
go
just-
do anything yourself. Just find somebody
Does
who already did
anybody-
it.
True.
Does anybody know who Tom is? Like, how did that guy stay so anonymous? I have no idea who he actually
He dropped
is.
off the planet. He made his $500 million and he literally went away.
That's
all it was.
insane.
Yeah.
Like, everybody knows that picture of him,
Oh,
but
yeah,
I
Tom.
have no idea who he actually is.
Bag
That's how he made
secured,
himself
disappeared.
everyone's friend,
Yeah.
That's
too.
all it was, dude.
Yeah.
That's
So
the way
can
you
I-
want
Yeah.
to do it. Get that fuck you money and you're
Yeah,
out.
he's not trying to save the world or build a bunker in Hawaii. He's like, give me that money and I'm
Yeah.
out.
So let me tell you a funny story about coding, guys. So I took a semester of coding stuff probably 2 years ago, and I could not do any of it. And you know who came to my rescue and helped me with almost all of my homework is Davey. Davey helped me with all that
Oh, I
shit.
can imagine.
Yeah, and
Aw.
that shit is so difficult if you've
Oh,
never
yeah.
done it. I couldn't
Yes,
focus on that
it
shit.
is.
Yeah, Davey helped me with the minor league studio website, getting that all programmed and stuff. Cause I'd like Google, like there's one specific thing I want to do, and I Google how to do it, and I go into the code and do it, and then the whole thing would be fucked up. So I was like, oh,
This is the nerdiest Nooner Nation I've ever been a part of.
come on, it's MySpace.
Yeah, let's talk about some cool shit.
It's MySpace. It's not
old.
nerdy, okay?
Anyways, back to our Christmas.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Days.
My son has decor, just so everybody knows. He's got his room all decorated. It's got decor.
Mm,
So his
Yeah.
OnlyFans page is
It's-
going pretty well.
it's feng shui.
He's got a grass wall right next to me. It's like one of those ivy wall things. It's
Well,
shelves
Matt,
and
I've seen
neon
his
lights.
I've seen his room. I'm guessing what you're looking at is that T-shirt of what is it? Not Bad Bunny, Bunny XO.
Oh, Jelly Roll's wife. No, he's remodeled again.
Oh,
Now
okay.
It's a Pagani car, an Aston Martin, and a Porsche. Right
Oh,
there.
so he's been to the book
Good
fair.
taste.
Yeah, I don't. Well, for Christmas he asked for stuff for his room. So, and he had me. I've built this kid thousands of shelves. I swear.
Oh yeah.
Every other
Do they
week is like.
still have the Scholastic?
Oh yeah.
Fair?
I just took my kids to their
Yeah.
book fair like right after Halloween. It was like the beginning of November, and they still have like all the Lamborghini and Ferrari posters,
Hell yeah.
Goosebumps books everywhere. It was like going back in time.
That makes me happy.
Except the books are now like $30 instead of $4. So
I remember one time, I cannot remember how we were not in class at this point, but it was in the 6th grade, and it was kind of like a Scholastic, but it wasn't, and they set it up in the gym instead of the auditorium, and there was no one in the gym at that time, so like me and these other kids snuck in and fucking stole everything that we possibly could. And it was one of my favorite days ever in the 6th grade.
Yeah, Charlie. Charlie over here, admitting to grand larceny in a high school.
I was just gonna say, dude.
I mean, it
PTA.
fair.
Yeah.
I took bookmarks, so like 75-cent
Yeah,
bookmarks.
the Texas Rangers are still looking for you, Charlie.
Oh yeah, right.
Ocean's Point 5 over here.
Yeah.
Those Legolas bookmarks, man.
Oh well, I mean, I get it. Orlando Bloom.
Time. It was 02, 03, so it was like prime. Like Return of the King, Two Towers, and I was like, that is my man, and I'm gonna take a couple of these. And I used them for fucking ever. I wish I still had those. I'd use them today.
Nice. Jess, how was your
You'd probably
Christmas?
get one on eBay.
Probably.
Oh, is Jess still with us?
Can you hear me?
I can. You're a little laggy, but
She's
Little
she's
robot.
smiling like a Mexican guy who can't understand your joke.
yes. Oh
Oh,
no,
we lost.
and there she goes.
And you made her leave, Jake. Way to go. That's my neighbor. I have a guy across the street who bought a house across the street. And I went over there the one day, and they were just shaking their head yes to me. For about 5 minutes, I didn't realize they didn't speak English.
Yeah.
And then finally, one of the friends came out.
Spot on though.
He was probably smiling like a motherfucker, though. Let's
Smiling.
be real.
Well, I told him I had a tractor and I could help him. He goes, "Can you pick up glass?" And I was like, "No, I'm not doing that. We're not cleaning the glass pile out.
Not fucking that.
You got dirt? I'll help you with dirt, guy."
Yeah, I can help you. I can pick up some shit. You want glass? No.
Well, they
You
had
do
like an
you do
eight tree on the side
drywall?
of the
You do
house.
drywall?
Shit, they don't need me for nothing. They know what they're doing.
I know. You're an extra hand, man. That's why they're
Funny
asking.
Yesterday, I had a dude with a truck and 3 guys in his truck just roll up. I've got some big ass oak trees in my front yard, and they're no English. They were asking if they wanted to trim the trees, so I was like, I don't have any cash on me. I'll write you a check. They couldn't cash the check. He gave me his passport from Ecuador to show me his name. I was like,
Yeah.
interesting.
Yeah.
Well, he has a passport, so I mean, at least there's that.
Fucking-
But
it
it's
was
like, yeah,
awesome.
you don't
He
have a
did the
big.
work. He did the work, and it was great. I was like, hell yeah, dude.
Nice.
I did. Sometimes it's just like I'm not climbing those fucking trees. They're like 50 feet tall.
Yeah, y'all have some gnarly trees too in that area.
I'm too old for that shit.
We have no trees.
I was reminded the other day, I was talking about trimming a tree. I have like a 90-foot sugar maple outside. My brother's like, "You should probably get somebody to trim that." I'm like, "I'll just run a lift." And he's like, "No, you should you're old enough. You should probably start getting people
Certain
to do that."
age.
I'm like, "All
Yep.
right."
Mhm.
He's right.
You got kids and shit. You don't need to be the paraplegic dad.
Well, he told me I couldn't borrow his bucket truck. He's an electrician, and he told me I couldn't take his bucket truck. So I was like, "All right, guess this is a sign."
Oh yeah. There's definitely things I've learned that like, yeah, I'm not going to do that. There's things I can do, whether I want to do them or not. There's. I've told my wife this. She's like, my wife's like, "You're so handy," and I was like, "I know. It's a gift, but it's also a massive curse because now I have to do all this shit all the time." But so we just put over this summer, we put new like LVP in our main level of our house. And this weekend, before the new washer and dryer showed up, we put like some of the stuff we had left in the laundry room. And she's like, "Oh," and like our upstairs is carpeted. She's like, "Do you think you can put down new carpet?" And I was like, "Nope, I am not doing that." She's like, "Well, it'll be more expensive to have it installed." I was like, "Yeah, that means we just wait longer to do it because I am not fucking dealing with carpet."
Does anybody
Carpet's
else
Parents aside.
Carpet's
remember
not
the
crazy
joke
expensive, but it's just like
from-
it's a pain in the ass.
Does anybody else remember the joke from Basketball when she's like, "Oh, you want to lay some carpet?"
Oh yeah, and it's Jenny McCarthy, and you think she's getting just railed out from behind, but she's actually slamming her knee into the carpet stretcher.
She's actually laying carpet
Yeah. Oh yeah.
in that fucking dress.
I think about that I thought about that today when my wife was talking about laying carpet. I was like, "Oh, I just remember Jenny
That's exactly
Jenny
where my mind
McCarthy,"
went.
and you think like it's just her face. She's like, "Oh yeah, oh
Uh-huh.
yeah," and then it like pans out, and she's got that like little knee
Is
thing
it
you use to
staying on
stretch
the
out
knee?
carpet.
Getting it under the wall. Oh my gosh, that fucking movie.
Greg, what'd you guys do for Christmas?
We just sat around. We didn't do shit. We went over to my brother-in-law's, and that was it. We came back a couple hours later, made a prime rib,
Mm.
mashed potatoes, ate, and I passed out on the couch at about 9 o'clock.
Nice.
Did you have the horseradish sauce with it though?
No, we did not.
No. Why?
I know. Until you just said that, I didn't even think of it.
Oh,
Literally.
come on.
I make it once a year.
Yeah.
It's the Christmas, date.
Yeah. How'd it turn out? Prime rib can be a
Great.
little tough.
It
Like-
I
was-
remember seeing the
I
picture.
saw that on
and I
your
was
story.
Yeah, 500 degrees, super hot. Then you let it sit. And it's just within an hour, that thing is done.
Mm.
And you just let it rest for 45 minutes or whatever, and it was perfect.
Oh
Is
yeah,
that
my
before or after you got that new tattoo, Greg?
That was
during
before.
while it was cooling down.
Yeah, I got my bomber done,
Yeah.
my dog,
Yep.
my tribute to bomber done Thursday.
No.
Oh,
So, yeah.
nice.
Yeah, it came out good.
How long did that
Tattoo
take?
artist. About 2.5, 3 hours.
Oh, not bad.
Something like that. Not bad. Yeah, to do a whole black and white, or just, whatever.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's not
Black
bad
ink.
at
That's about how
all.
long
That was
mine
bad.
took too.
Oh,
Nice.
I got to get a bunch more now. So many dogs have died.
I was about to say, are you gonna get one for Liberty?
Yeah, I got to get one for Liberty, and then our dog Waylon. He was a Doberman. He passed away on Christmas 4 years ago.
Mm.
So, yeah, but it's gonna be a whole sleeve,
No.
unfortunately. But that's just how it is.
Here's a sleeve.
Yeah, I really, Greg's yours is really nice. I liked it.
Thanks.
Yeah, you're gonna have a
Yeah,
sleeve of Dobermans because you got that dog in you.
Got that dog.
We do love Dobermans. Dobermans and boxer mixes.
I like Dobermans.
Yeah, my Doberman loved you when you were here.
I know. And she acted just like every other Doberman that I've met. My best friend back in North Carolina has 3 of them.
Church has balls, sir.
Oh, sorry.
Not anymore.
Anyways, yes.
He
sorry.
had balls.
He had
sir.
balls. My
He
bad.
probably had them when they met. Is this what I'm saying?
Uh,
No,
oh,
Bill
no,
just
this
saw it
over.
a
This
couple weeks
was
ago.
back in October. So,
Yeah.
but no,
Oh, okay.
your Doberman acted like every other Doberman I met. We're like, oh damn, that's a big scary looking dog, and then they're just the derpiest, sweetest things, and they don't know like. They're like, I have these massive legs and this potato body. I don't know how to move. So,
Granted, if Matt wasn't there.
oh
and
no,
you
you'd
were
fuck
coming
me up,
on
right?
the
He'd
girls-
figure out how to
Right,
use
Yeah,
those
yeah,
legs
of
real
course
quick.
He would. Yeah,
Yeah.
he would.
Oh yeah. Don't come to my house. My dog will eat you.
Yeah,
Right? Yeah.
Yeah.
slowly.
No, my man, he had to go out of town, and he left his
It's an Australian
Not blue-
Shepherd or something, isn't it?
blue healer mix
Blue healer,
with
yeah.
me. And like he's never been here without Roman. And my mom was coming that night, and he's never met my mom. So she walks in the door, and he's like, "What the fuck? What the fuck?" No, he started straight up growling and like hackles raised, everything. And I was like, "Oh, dude, everything's fine." And I was like, "Maybe share some of your food with them," because she got Taco Villa.
Ooh.
So she shared some food. He was kind of like, "I still don't know." And then she got up to go get ready for bed in the hallway, and he was just like, "I'm not having any of your shit." Started growling at her again.
Yeah.
And so I go
Like
up
throw the
there, and
snake down the hallway kind of shit.
right? And I was like, "Dude, like everything's fine. Like you can trust her." And I like get down with him, and he like he knocks me down and then stands over me and is just like staring at her. And I was like, "Aw, Alfred, you're such a good boy." But that's my mom. Like you don't have to fucking worry.
Right. Right.
We go to bed, and he's like barking in the bed, and I'm like, "Dude, like he is just freaking the fuck out with that Roman pretty much." Next morning, perfectly fine. Doesn't growl at my mom or anything. Like they're best friends. She's throwing him the ball. He's not even coming to me with the ball anymore. Like he's going straight to her, and I'm like, perfect.
Well,
Who
he'd
did
probably.
he sleep with? Did he sleep with her, or did he sleep with you?
He sleeps with me.
Oh,
Oh.
I
And it,
didn't
like-
know if maybe there was a nighttime discussion that they had and figured things out.
Well, I was.
No, like she shut the door, and so the door shut and everything. There was no lights, nothing. And he was just like barking and growling while he was in the bed. And I was like, "You've never done this. Granted, you've never been here at nighttime without Roman, but he'll like Roman will stay up, and I'll go to bed, and he comes to bed with me. Like he's all like, if I'm in bed, he's like, 'Yep, fuck you, Dad. I'm going with her.'" but he's never had any issues like barking or growling. But the lights are usually on, and I was like, yeah, he's never been in this house with no lights on and Roman not being here. So he's like, oh my God, my dad's not here to protect me. I have to be the fucking one.
He's the
So,
man.
Yeah, exactly. He was like, oh, shit.
I got you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
On everybody until he gets back.
Yep.
It was very sweet. It was very cute. But then the next day he was totally fine.
Yep. Greg, what are your dogs?
So I have 3 now. I've got a golden doodle, Lucy. I've got an Australian Kelpie, Mickey, who's kind of a crazy little dude. And then we rescued
Never heard of a
in
Kelpie
March.
before.
He looks like a mini German Shepherd. Like he just never grew up.
Mm.
So he's got the spots and even on the feet, like the dots and everything, just all black, a little bit of brown in his face. And then we rescued a husky doodle in March, and his name's Henry. And he's super long hair, shaggy looking, crazy man. That he's wild, dude.
Does he shed?
Yes,
Yeah.
fucking yes, dude. I have to brush him. We brush him like every day.
Yeah.
But he's got hair like a human, like it's long and thin.
right.
And he's got an undercoat, but it's just wild. Like he's crazy. Never even heard. I didn't know when we rescued him. We didn't know what he was. We
Gotcha.
had no idea. We thought maybe some sort of doodle of some sort. Then we did one of those dog DNA tests on him that came back like 50% or practically 50-50 on husky and doodle.
So
Nice.
Greg, on that, we have a puppy that she's she's husky, lab, and pit. We thought she was pit. So I'm thinking it's the husky in her. Does your husky like devour food like it's going out of style?
Depends.
Really?
Like first thing in the morning, yeah. Like, but he gets 3 meals a day now because he's like 7 months old, so he's still eating a lot. But like today, didn't want to eat much, like for lunch. So just depends. But
So we have
he crashes out, so he's good.
we have those slow feeders, that they have to kind of work for. And my dog literally, you can see the sides of it. The sides are chewed on the slow feeder because she does not chill out. And then she'll pick up Judges and try to walk around with it and steal his shit. So, like, I got to send her right outside when she's done eating. It's just insane.
Yeah, we're getting ready. We broke the news to our kids over Christmas that we're getting a standard poodle. It'll probably be like the end of March by the time we get it, because the mom is pregnant now, and then like they keep it for like 8 weeks or something.
Mm-hmm.
So, but yeah, I'm excited, but also apprehensive because it's been like 17 years since I've had a puppy. And I'm just like looking back at like,
This motherfucker is eating every corner to all of our bedroom furniture.
oh yeah,
2 dressers and our footboard. Every corner. And then tried to do it on baseboards. We like have shit stacked in front of everything everywhere now. It's like childproof in a house, but we're going to need a new bedroom set. So just be ready.
oh yeah,
And get kennels. Lots of kennel training.
yeah. Well, we got a kennel.
Yeah.
Of course, the second we announced it to everyone, because it was actually like when we first put the deposit down with the breeder, we were really hoping it was going to be like a Christmas puppy, but it didn't work out that way. So we already have all the stuff. So the second we announced it, my wife, like, we already have the kennel out. I was like, babe, like, why do we have the kennel out? Like, it's not going to be here for like 3-4 months. She's like, I'm excited. Leave me alone. I'm like, okay, whatever, But the kids are excited. They won't leave it. I was also apprehensive about telling them about it, even though we still have a ways to wait. Because every day, like, we getting the puppy today? I was like, no, dude. April, we're getting the puppy. So
Nice. That's awesome.
We'll
That'll
see.
be fun. Standard
I
poodles.
was about to say, you probably should
have.
have waited a little bit longer to tell them because that's another 4 months.
Yeah.
And you'd be like, where's puppy?
that
Where's
was my
puppy?
point. That was my point. But it'll be cool. Like, it's we did a lot of research. My wife wanted something that didn't shed, and I wanted something big that, like, if my kids go walking the dog, like, it'll rip somebody's throat out if it needs
That's
to.
Lucy.
So
She's a good size. She's 75 pounds.
yeah, this we're getting a male, so it'll be between like 65 and 90 pounds when it's full grown. So yeah. So
Awesome.
I'm excited. I'm also like, oh, the puppy shit again, But
Yep.
luckily, it'll be in the spring instead of Christmas, so we'll be potty training when it's not like -40 outside here. So So that'd be nice.
Little
But-
tip, Bill: get some straw for your backyard when it's all muddy. If
Yeah.
it's anything like here, it's all muddy and shit in the
Yep.
spring.
Oh yeah.
I usually I have bales of straw I lay out so the dogs don't bring all the mud back in.
Oh yeah. Yep, we're already there. Read
Fuck.
read
Why
in the
didn't you
chat.
Tell me that 5 years ago.
Oh well, you're in Texas, and
It gets wet and muddy here, dude.
yeah, here it's like right now it's like 40 degrees, and it just all the snow melted, so it's literally just like it's just garbage.
Yep, that's how it is until
It was 75 today.
Beautiful.
Flip flops.
Hey,
Yeah, it was in the 60s here.
yeah. Yeah, that's how it is here. Like until like from March to May, it's just like a wet, muddy mess outside here. So, but Reed in the chat said that my standard poodle will look good in my Subaru. Yep, I know. If I could,
Reed,
if I
this
could
is
be
for you,
more of a
buddy.
lesbian.
Here you go, Reed.
Yeah. Yeah. The Bills are going to the Super Bowl. So
Oh, GG's on. What's up, GG? How you doing?
Wait, Hola, is it a stand? I thought you were getting a golden doodle.
no, we're gonna like just a straight standard poodle.
Standard
Oh,
poodles are fucking demons.
Do you follow Crispy Avila on social media?
I do.
Yeah, he's got a poodle that he hunts with. I know they're a bird dog originally. It's what they're bred for.
Well,
He's got a poodle
yeah.
that he hunts
really?
with.
I didn't know
They were
that.
actually originally bred by the French when they were trying to take over Africa to hunt lions.
So that's why they look gay. Okay,
Yeah,
got it.
that's why the French.
Like, do
We're not doing the whole palm cut thing on it. It's just gonna,
it.
I'm
Get
sure
it,
at
like,
some point my
All
wife's gonna be like,
different
"Let's do the
colors
palm
and
cut."
shit.
Jessica, you're back.
There's Jess.
Yay.
There she is.
Hey, she's back.
Jessica found some internet. Nope, and we can't
Oh,
hear her.
fuck, we can't hear her.
Unmute yourself. Yeah, you are.
Can't hear you.
Can't hear you.
No.
Not working. Fuck this. Oh, it's
Jesus,
got her phone,
Jessica.
okay.
She'll get her life together one day, you know. Good lord. But yeah, they're
Oh,
ori-
no. I wanted to show you
Ooh.
I think you've seen it before. Oh, you can't really see that part. It says Champagne.
Nice.
Oh,
Did that work?
oh, Zach
Yep.
Brannigan,
That
champagne.
Brannigan.
Yep.
Want
Open
some
a,
champagne?
I have made
Better,
it with a
Jess.
woman. Open champagne for the men.
I'm drinking this. See
Ooh,
what it says.
little
there.
local brew.
Odyssey.
No, no.
What is
This,
that?
it's Athletic Brewing, non-alcoholic. for
Oh,
the night.
nice.
I'm going to the Bills game in the morning, so I cannot be. I'm too old to do that whole tonight and tomorrow thing.
Oh yeah, for sure. For
No,
sure.
you're not. You're not.
My body tells me I am.
You're not.
I don't know. We did Christmas at my mother-in-law's on the 26th, but then afterwards, like all my wife's siblings like came over to our house, and we were up until like midnight, just like drinking and playing games and stuff. The kids were up at 6:30, and I was like, "Oh, I'm too old for this shit." Oh, Jessica's gone again. But yeah,
Oops.
the hangovers hurt more than they used to, as a great man once said.
Yep.
Yeah.
Charlie, she was saying the other day how she was up to like 5 a.m. I'm like, no, that just sounds horrible. No matter how much fun you're having, that sounds.
I mean, it
I'm
just,
still in my 20s and I don't even do that.
I mean, it's not often, and it might have been like, I don't know. I wasn't paying attention to my phone. I just know his mom was like, "Oh, we're up until like 5."
She's about to crash
Were
out.
you,
Look at
wait, were you in like a tree fort or something? His mom? How would she know? Was she?
We were at his mom's house.
Oh,
It
Oh,
was
it's out in the
Christmas
window.
night. He was visiting Snyder. I was visiting my parents and went over there. And I mean, she's fine with it. She crashed out early. We were just drinking in the kitchen, shooting the shit, and just having a great time, snacking
I
and
know. Oh, to be young.
talking, and just
Yeah.
going on.
To be
try
fair,
to.
to be fair, the night that we stayed up with the siblings, we probably could have stayed up until 5 a.m. shooting the shit, but we're like, yeah, I gotta go to bed.
You know those kids are getting up
Oh yeah.
first thing.
Yeah.
Oh
See,
yeah.
we are childless. Like he has his dogs, and they listen
Hey.
to any. They will stay in bed as long as we're in bed. They're totally cool. Like we don't have to fucking worry about the same shit y'all do.
You're
Yep.
lucky. My dog gets up. My dog Gatlin, the puppy, she gets up at 5 a.m. every day. This morning they were up at 4. Her and she got Judge out of bed, and I was like, great. Now I have to go down because the moment you don't go down, somebody's gonna shit on the stairs.
Right.
Get a kennel to kennel her ass at night.
She used to be. She goes ballistic in the crate. We've crate trained all of our dogs. This one will not take. She goes crazy. She cuts her head open in it.
Oh,
Like,
fuck's sake.
She's a psycho. She's a great dog, but when it comes to being like, we lock her up when we leave. But if we're right there, she will not stop.
Separation anxiety.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck, I don't know. But she's great in bed. Like that sounded bad.
She's great in bed.
Ben.
She
Great
curls
in
right up
bed.
once she curls right up once you're in bed. So I was like, I'll take this. It's fine. But then when she gets up, she's up. So
Yeah.
Well, see, Roman's schedule, he works 7 on, 7 off, so he has to sleep during the day or go to bed early. And so those dogs are acclimated. They're like, if dad's in bed, we're in bed. We don't fuck with dad because daddy gets mad at us.
Yeah.
So they're very well trained and they're really good with stuff like that. So we get lucky.
She's just giving the fuck up now. She's just like,
So,
calling
Bill, you were
Elon
saying
Musk
early
at
on-
this point.
early on Christmas, we were up at 5 on Christmas. We were back sleeping by 6.
God, I wish.
Well, I mean, it wasn't great sleep. We were on the couch, but
She's fucking raging out over there.
There we go.
she's cleaning out her closet, as they say.
Mm-hmm. Jessica, are you with us now?
Can you hear me?
Yes, we
Yes.
can.
Yes.
Fuck. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Yes.
She's got her phone right up against the router.
Okay.
Yeah, exactly.
She told her daughter, "Turn the damn TV
I
off. I need internet."
I don't have my daughter.
Oh,
They finally took her, huh?
She's in Hawaii.
She's in
No,
Hawaii.
I fucking, my Christmas has been insane. School got out on Thursday. Friday, we were both sick, and I've been sick since then.
oh damn. I have heard
Our-
so many
our,
people
like-
have been sick this Christmas.
Oh, yeah.
our Christmas together was Christmas Eve, and then Christmas morning we got up at 4. I drove her to the airport in Sacramento, got her on a plane to her dad, and then I kept driving south to my mom's. So I'm in Orange County right now,
Oh, nice.
but I've been like barely made it here. I'm sick, and I'm just like just starting to feel better. So drinking helps.
It does.
Drinking does help.
Hey, get
Absolutely.
that booze in you, it'll kill everything.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
She's got Jessica, for the people listening, Jessica has a wine glass full of vodka right now.
It's whiskey.
Oh, there you
Even
go.
better for that.
Even
sickness.
better
Oh,
for
well.
the crud.
And then
Yeah.
a hot toddy later.
Yeah.
I actually
Yes.
made one for Roman's mom the night I was there because she wasn't feeling good, and I brought some bourbon over. It's like a fucking
Never
hot
met a
toddy.
hot. Never met a hot Todd. I can't say that I've seen one.
Mm,
Dad joke. There you go. Another
there
one.
you go. Boom. Nailed it. So
You
yeah.
ever made a hot toddy with a medicine ball from Starbucks?
No.
With all medicine? What did you just say?
All right. So explain what that is.
Yeah, I didn't catch anything you just said.
Well,
So
medicine
there's
ball,
like
I know
a-
what it is.
Starbucks makes a medicine ball to like it's just like lemon water, it's like a honey. What did they put ginger in it? It's
Herbal
not
tea
There's
kind
like the
of
ginger tea.
You
Yeah,
said
there's
ginger tea in
ball,
it.
and I just thought of like the heavy balls that you use in like PE and like
fake-
physical therapy and shit. And I was
Oh,
like,
smash you in the face with one. You're like,
Out
get
there.
better, bitch.
yeah.
own medicine ball at home because theirs is like still got sugar in it and shit. I think it's got like lemonade.
Yeah, the sugar helps with your throat, brother.
No, sugar's not good for you when you're sick.
Sugar's never good for you. I don't think.
No.
Why
you should
not?
use lemon juice, not
Honey is good for you, right?
I think honey is.
a what?
Honey is good for you.
Yeah, honey's always
Yes.
good.
Yeah, I have terrible like allergies. So like in the spring every year, I go pick up to go to the farmer's market here and pick up all the local honey and just put it on everything.
Mm-hmm.
Swear by that.
Regular honey or like real honey is so much better than the store bought shit. Like it's not anywhere near as sweet. Like the taste is so much better.
Oh,
God,
yeah.
that honey's
But
fucking
what I
so
really
good.
love is like my wife's family like all grew up in Florida, and they do like orange blossom honey down there. So it's like honey made from bees within the orange groves, and it is so awesome. It tastes so good. So I eat that. But in the spring, I always try like when like literally here, like the wind will blow and it's just a cloud of pollen coming off the trees. Greg, you probably know this from the cedar trees down there.
Yep,
It's like,
it sucks.
so I'm like, yep,
You
local
got cottonwoods?
local
too,
honey,
Greg?
like just pouring in my
Yeah.
eyeballs and shit, you know. So
No cottonwoods down here. We just got that cedar and we got shit tons of mold.
mold.
God, we got fucking cottonwoods that are
Just-
the worst.
We have cottonwood trees here, and they're not like terrible. My only complaint for them is that when they shed, like I have to like clean my pool for an hour to get that shit out of the pool.
I had them in Colorado Springs when I lived there.
So
It sucked. Here the honey just tastes like tamales. It's awesome.
got the spicy honey, huh? Down in Texas.
Yeah. Barbacoa.
How was Greg? How was the Drinking Bros holiday party?
Oh, it was cool, dude. So we got there a little bit early before they kicked off and everything. We met Nicola, who Drinking Bros flew in. Her husband passed away like I think it's just a little over 4 weeks ago now from
Right.
Yes.
Yeah.
He had that
I remember seeing it on your
post in
stories.
Maine,
Yeah.
and it just went crazy viral. And
Yeah. So Dan hooked us up. Dan Holloway hooked us up with her so we could kind of give her some cool places to go see and stuff. Beth and I had to work like that Wednesday, but we were able to connect with her in the afternoon and go hang out and everything. And, you know, it was cool. It was really, really cool. So, I mean, on top of that, you know, having beers with her and we hung out with her until like fucking 2 o'clock in the morning. It was pretty cool.
aw,
The place that we hung out at, the brewery there was awesome. You know, seeing everybody, it was cool. It had been like to see Matt Best back at an event. It was neat. Got to hang out with him
okay,
for a little
I'm
bit.
gonna bring up a little bit of tea. Let me just take a.
All right, let's hear it. What's the tea?
Yeah.
I got to move locations and I'll be back, guys.
No worries, man.
Noelle and Matt were both there.
Wait, what? They were both there?
Yeah, she was there
Yeah.
that
What?
night. She was taking pictures with the lady that owns the place.
Yeah, which I didn't know was Candace from Bison Union.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Bert's
Mhm.
ex?
Yeah.
Birch X.
Yeah.
They're all. It's
No
a
shit.
small community, dude.
Yeah.
I mean, if you've ever like Jess, we brought you to Bernie, right? I think we
Yeah.
brought you, or we went up there
Well,
with the coffee.
I've been
You've
there.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's a small town, and they all live in that general vicinity, right?
Mhm.
So it's a main street, and there's a lot of cool little places right out there. Dripping Springs, in between there and Dripping Springs and Austin and stuff. So everybody sees. Nobody's moving that far out, you know what I
Right.
mean? So, yeah, but it was cool. I mean, there wasn't any. It was a fucking fun event. You know, they had.
Nice.
What was her name? It was like one of the January 6th grandmas, like one of those ladies.
Oh yeah, J6
Oh, the one that
Grant.
always makes them like desserts and shit.
Yeah.
Dude, she made so many fucking cookies, so many cookies
Yeah.
that we were giving them out at the end of the night, just walking around. Like she was awesome. We met, tons of people, so it was cool. It was really
Cool.
cool.
Are Matt and Noelle like cool?
I guess so.
It's not a. I don't know, man. I mean, They weren't
Okay.
like hanging out. You know, I didn't see
Well,
them. You know.
What I heard was that he was cheating with the local.
I'm not saying shit about that, dude.
Well, do you
Okay.
really? To be fair, Jessica,
Okay.
do you really have to say? Because like we all know, like everybody knows. It's not.
Well,
It's not a
apparently-
surprise. Let me say it's not a surprise.
I don't know. That seems weird.
Is it
Apparently
you?
she
Were you
has-
the home
Get around
wrecker,
town.
Jessica?
What?
Were you the home wrecker? Did you break?
Oh.
Did you go
She
break
left
another
blonde.
couch with him?
His type is blondes. That's why I thought it was weird that they were ever like together. But
That's
from what
true.
I heard, been cheating with I don't know if she's a coke dealer or if she is like, I don't know, something
Allegedly,
like that.
or whatever those
Allegedly.
legal words are.
Allegedly. I
I
heard.
mean, that's only one person that we know of too. Matt, unfortunately, he left. He follows her, so he's seen her stories. I don't follow her, but apparently on her stories, she has been pretty fucking honest about shit. And so there's probably been infidelities the entire time. And
Um,
then
I heard I heard that from Giorgio didn't say, but he kind of like alluded very heavily to something within the group, like a cheating happening within their group with Matt and one of the ladies.
Oh shit.
Oh, well. Hey.
meow.
I mean, and I don't think Giorgio was like involved, but he hears all. The
He
shit,
might have
so-
been.
Yeah,
I wouldn't put
like
it
you're
past
in the
Giorgio,
room.
though.
Well, see, I remember KGB coming out and being like, Matt Best was trying to hook up with me and he's fucking married. And I was like, she's just a fucking bitch. And then now I'm like,
Yeah, I doubt that.
Who knows? Who
Yeah.
knows?
And
But
Messy. No.
you just sound super fucking messy. And it's just like, cool, now you're with someone that has 2 young girls. This is gonna be great.
mhm.
Yeah.
Anyways, you guys have plans for the New Year's?
Segue.
No. Really, my brother works at a bar down here.
Nice.
So Jessica's getting laid.
He told me not to go down there because it's gonna be a shit show. But I'm like, New Year's is supposed to be a shit
It's
show.
supposed to be a
Bitch,
shit
what
show.
the fuck else am I supposed to do?
Yeah, I know. It's like it's a cool bar. It's called Bungalow, and it's kind of like the whole bar looks like a house, like a bungalow style house. So there's like sofas, and it's really cool. And it's on the beat. It's like on PCH. So-
Jessica, stay away from the furniture, okay?
But there will be a lot of. It's
There's
a lot of-
couches everywhere in that place. It's amazing.
There won't be when she leaves.
I did not even think about. There's a lot of couches to get ruined. No, it's a fun place, but I don't know. Depends. My sister might go with me. Depends wherever she wants to go.
Nice.
Oh yeah.
What
I
about you,
get
Greg?
into-
You guys doing anything?
We hang out with the next door neighbors, dude. We just
Yeah.
have a big ass bonfire, cook a bunch of food. They have a bunch of friends, family, neighbors. It's a neighborhood thing.
Nice. Kind of like a little block party thing.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
So we just all do that, smoke a bunch of food, drink a bunch of beers, and that's pretty much it. How about you? What are you gonna do?
Honestly, probably nothing. I've tried to make friends with our neighbors, and it's such a weird mix of people that like they're all very, very nice, and I've hung out with all of them, but like they're not. It's not like I don't really live in a neighborhood where people like do that kind of stuff. And I also live in the Midwest, so we're in Central Time. So like the ball drop doesn't really have the same effect, you know? It's like, oh,
None of us are in
Happy New
Easter time
Year. Well, it's
either,
11 here.
so,
And,
like,
and plus, I just want to be in bed by 11. So, you know, like, so we probably won't do anything outside the
All right.
normal. We'll get drunk and binge watch some shit, I'm sure.
Yeah, and it's on a Tuesday this year, so you get the day off.
Yeah. So, what about Jake? You doing anything?
No, honestly, first New Year's sober, so
Oh, yeah.
Uber.
yeah.
Yeah, that's my New Year's resolution is to go weekday
Really
sober.
old. We
I'm-
all sound old as fuck.
Well, we are
be
old,
drinking.
Jessica.
I don't fucking know about you guys. Whatever.
Well,
I'm
I mean,
trying to not be part of the 27
we'll
club.
drink for
so-
both of you.
Right.
I'm
That's fair.
trying to go
That's fair.
out. I'm trying to do something. I don't have a kid this year. I don't have to be.
Oh yeah, if we
responsible.
didn't have our
Oh, yeah.
kids, we'd go get buck wild, you know.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
you know, I'm sure if we didn't have our kids, there'd probably be like a strip club involved. Mainly just because Christmas was expensive and Stacy needs to go make some money for us. But no, but yeah, like with the kids and stuff, like they're in bed by like 8:30, 9, and
You
it's
don't
like
let them stay up on New Year's Eve?
I would, and I've
Or get
even
them up right before.
even my
Something like that.
my oldest just turned 9, and all his friends like stay up 9:30, 10, 10:30, but they sleep. If we kept him up until midnight, he will still be up, dressed, and in our room at 6:30. So we're like, no, dude, like we're not doing this. Like, if you want to stay up later, you have to start sleeping, dude. Like, he's like sick. We don't even have time. We don't have alarms on our phones anymore because 6:30 on the dot, he's coming in a room. Can I go downstairs and play Xbox? We're like, oh god damn it, man! Like,
Can't he just do
You
that?
have got to be fucking meaner to your kids. I'm just gonna fucking say it.
you can't
What you do
now.
is go back to fucking bed.
It's 2024. We can't be
And
mean to
actually
our
go back to
kids.
fucking
You know.
Get him
Oh,
a
shut
Switch
the
so he
fuck
plays
up.
that
You're in
shit
your own
in his
fucking
bed.
house. Be fucking meaner to your kids. God dang, man.
I know. I've been to Matt's house. That dude
You
puts
bring
the
it back?
smackdown on his kids.
Yeah, right. Can you hear me at all?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
No,
You
that's not
sound
the
like
case.
fucking shit, but we can hear you.
What's that?
I said you sound like shit, but we can hear you.
Yeah, I got these headphones. I gotta take. They're probably just gonna have to be taken off.
Raycons. He's wearing Raycons.
No, these are
promo code Drinking
cheap
Bros.
Amazon ones.
Dude, I got some.
What is he doing? Holy
Holy,
shit!
good lord.
Mute him.
Is he?
I think that was
It sounded like he was.
I don't know.
It sounded like he was trying to jerk off with a chip bag.
We made a prison fleshlight with a fucking
Yeah.
chip bag.
With a-
I got my wife got me some Beats, like Dre Beats. They're not over. It's what do you call those? The earbuds. And I was just trying them out, listening to music at a pretty decent volume, but I guess they're also noise canceling. Because she came over and she's like, "Hey, I've been talking to you for like 20 minutes." I was like, "I haven't heard a
Oh,
single
shit.
word you just said."
Oh, that's not the point.
Yeah, they're noise canceling, babe. That's the point. That's why I put them in. I don't want to hear your shit. You know,
So they work.
they do
Exactly.
work. They do.
I thought
work.
it was fucking wild when I found out Beats puts fucking weight in their headphones to make them feel like they're luxurious.
I can see that. Well, when you're spending $300 on them.
I mean, to that point, I'm not buying fucking Beats. I got some Bose ones for that price, and god dang, people could be getting murdered around you. Ain't hearing shit.
Yeah. You're just walking through the purge, jamming out to Outcast. You have no clue what's going on around
Pretty
you.
much, like you don't
Subway,
even,
New
actually,
York
you don't even have to
City.
be listening to anything. Like they just turn on and it just like noise cancels. Like you don't even have to have anything on.
I
It's
don't think
fuck-
I've ever had a pair of those. I don't
Oh
think
my
I've ever
gosh.
even tried one.
the Bose. It's where it's fucking at.
Well, Greg,
Trying to, like,
the
season.
hair in your old ass ears probably mess up the noise
I
canceling.
trim all that out,
Oh, okay.
bro.
Okay.
Fuck off. That's all.
This is true. You have told me you go like you and Beth go couples waxing, so that makes sense.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Beeholes and everything.
Yeah. Well, you gotta keep the beehole
Put those fucking
sharpened
knees
up.
up to your ears and let the
Yeah.
person do their
We got our
job.
feet did yesterday. It was amazing.
Yeah.
I'm all about that.
Double date. Go get some sushi and then go get your beeholes waxed. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Perfect.
You gotta do it.
Nice kitty.
Yeah. You
was
got.
gonna
I
say
mean,
something else, Jess.
no
He
matter how.
wanted to say hi.
Oh. Jessica's got her pussy on camera.
Ready, get your fucking massive ass over here.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Jessica throws on her little pussy, and then, Charlie all of a sudden's like, "Let me show you my fat pussy."
Let me show my big fat hairy pussy.
Make sure they're disconnected, right?
Matt,
Matt's
what are you doing?
kids just
Are you
blew.
running- Are you running a household over there? Or what
Matt's-
the fuck is happening? You're supposed to be here now, brother.
So I moved into my room, and my daughter heard me up here, and now she brought me her headphones so I can try and get this better.
Sounds 100 times better.
Sounds 100.
Well, I'm on the regular speaker right now. I haven't turned them on yet. I gotta figure out which one it is here.
Look at
You
that
can hear
fat
us.
boy.
Just leave it as it is, dude. Just leave it as it is.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Now Charlie's throwing her big hairy pussy all over the screen.
Oh, I was like, the people want to see you, Freddie. And he's like, fuck off. Yeah.
Yes.
I will say, Charlie, of all the cats I've seen that aren't Maine Coons, Freddy might be the biggest.
It's a Norwegian forest cat. They
A
I got
Norwegian?
another one too.
but they can be
Nice.
pretty fucking big.
A Norwegian forest cat.
Norwegian forest cat. Yeah,
Hmm.
big.
Norwegian, huh? So he totally
And the
sided
one
with.
Jess is holding is that one's Snack.
Right.
in the
She's
hierarchy.
pretty big too.
Yeah.
She's
It's
not
like-
little.
He is mostly fur. Like he is a big boy, but he's a lot of fur too. He's
All
so
right,
mad.
ladies. We don't
But he
have to.
does have a vagina forehead. Look at that. Perfectly
He
anatomically
does.
correct.
Yeah. You've sent me
Vagina.
pictures of his vagina forehead. So we don't have to compare pussy sizes, ladies. Okay, it's fine.
I don't even know where mine is. She's downstairs asleep, probably.
Yeah, what's Beth
fine.
up? What's Beth up to tonight?
She's baking cookies, bro.
Baking some cookies.
Mhm.
Oh, Matt, no.
I got all my dogs up here too, somewhere on the shelf above our
Nice.
desk.
Yeah, which one was that?
Start petting the box.
Oh Lord.
I actually told my family because like my dad would always do Santa, and I was like, "Let's get Dad out in a box. Like, let's put him under the tree. He wants. He's going to be a part of this." No
For
one
real.
else in my family thought that was funny.
No, for real. So we have both Beth, her mom and dad downstairs in the office, in her office, like sitting on the floor right next to where she works every single day. Like, we got to do fucking something with these things, right? Like, with
Dude,
them.
it's
I'm like, they can't just sit on the floor in the office for like 10 years.
It's been 5 years. My dad is still in the bag in the box that the crematorium sent him in.
That's what
like,
the, yeah.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Like, what the fuck?
I told my mom, I was like, get a fucking ammo can, like an army ammo can that's in the fucking barn. Get a gas tank from a
Or just put some
motorcycle.
tannerite in that thing or something and shoot that bitch.
So
We're gonna
straight up, like,
bury all of ours once we get settled down and where we're gonna end up forever.
Yeah.
I asked my
That's
dad,
fair.
like, what do you want us to do with your ashes? And he was like, oh, okay, cool.
I'm not
fucking
even
dad.
sure you're legally allowed. Are we allowed to just like bury him in the backyard?
It's your
I don't-
property, right?
The ashes probably. There's probably some rules about burying like full bodies, but
Well, yeah, I figured, but I'm
Yeah,
like,
there.
I don't know, because I mean, there's bits of bone and shit in those things. I think I don't know the rules.
no. Have you ever opened it? We spread my
No.
dad's ashes, and it literally was just like sawdust.
They put him in a bone, like for humans, they put him in a bone grinder. So it literally looks like kitty litter.
It does. It's like it's just
Okay.
dust. It's just dust.
I'm like,
Yeah. No, that's what I was wondering, but no, they put it in a bone grinder. If it, yeah.
So yeah,
They
this summer when I went to the UK, that was to spread the rest of my dad's ashes because he was from Wales. So we found like a really nice
Oh, I
spot.
remember you saying that. Yeah,
We
that's cool.
found like a really nice spot on this beach in the like little fishing village he was born in, and we dumped his ashes out. But I guess it was like low tide, so then the ashes just kind of sat there. And it literally,
You
it's
can't
just,
get
it's
rid of
just
me
like
that easily.
it's just like gray dust. So I was just like, this one's for you, Dad, and just like opened up a bottle of wine and just poured it on top. You know, it's like, let's just mix this up a little
That's
bit.
fucking perfect.
So there's
actually,
not
dude.
just
I mean,
like
what
there's
else
not
are you
just
gonna
like
do?
this like glob of like gray goo sitting on the beach. So, but no, it's great. But yeah, no,
Okay,
cremated ashes is just gray dust.
all right.
And it gets like, so don't don't like wait for a not windy day because it'll just blow right back in your face. You know?
Oh, sweet.
Well, if it's
Yeah,
not too wind, if it's there's like no breeze at all, it just like hangs in the air.
Yeah.
Oh no!
I
One
know.
of the first time I ever heard about cremated remains, it was my dad's buddies. They were skydiving all the time. So their mom died, got cremated, and they released her ashes while they were skydiving. They went to go eat, and like his sister-in-law was like, "Oh my god, your mother is all in your hair." Like, oh, That was a
Like,
horrible.
oh, that's kind of gross. So that means I'm gonna wash my hair, and she's
Yeah.
basically going down the drain.
Pretty much. And then my mom was like, well, maybe I should take part of your dad's ashes on a motorcycle with like your brother-in-law and like release those. And I was like, yeah, that sounds really romantic, Mom, but it would not fucking work. That is a horrible fucking idea. Do not do that.
Yeah.
I've heard horror stories of people doing it off balloons and then descending into the cloud of ashes.
Oh yeah.
No,
Exactly. It's like once again, it sounds super romantic. Horrible fucking execution.
Oh yeah.
It does not fucking work like that.
Yeah. It's just
Don't fucking do it.
it's like gray baby powder.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Like I told you, it's fucking kitty litter. It's the exact same consistency of kitty litter. Like,
It's rough.
so just imagine just fucking releasing kitty litter out in the fucking air. Like,
While we're
No,
on the
it-
subject, like Greg, what do you want to do when you go?
oh fuck! Donate all my shit to science. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
It's on the
come
back
on,
of my license. I
Body
don't give a
Works
shit.
museum thing,
Yo.
where they rip, like skin off and make you do like crazy poses.
That would be amazing. Like, now, have you ever seen that Leonardo da Vinci, like,
Oh,
thing
the
where
man. What do they call that? The Dickensian man or whatever it
They
is.
have that, yeah. And
Yeah.
Vitruvius Man,
They
Vitruvius
did that
Man,
with a
stuff like that.
horse also, and they sliced him into like
Yeah.
sliced this horse into like these. He did this like years ago, like hundreds of years ago. That would be rad. Or have you ever seen that what is it, like a display, whatever science thing where it's like all the veins and all
Yeah.
that thing?
Like
Like,
Body
Yeah.
there's
Works.
a million things you could do.
Yeah.
But chances are, if you donate yourself, you're gonna end up just like doing. It's not gonna be fun. Right?
Yeah.
Like in a cadaver field where you're
Yeah.
just
Right.
decomposing.
Yeah. they're like,
Are you guys
and that-
still on the donor list? 'Cause
I-
I've heard
I think so.
bad things about that.
I could
So-
not put myself down on that. And I was like, you know what? It's not for me. If anything happens like that, I'm gonna make my parents or like my family make that decision. Like, no.
I think
no,
I'm on
no.
it.
But have
I'm
you
an-
heard
I'm an
that
organ
they
donor.
will-
Does that
License
count?
got donor on it.
Yeah, mine does too somewhere. I don't know where my
No, but
license is.
have you heard that like you're not dead? Like obviously your body.
Well, no,
like,
they
your-
can't. They can't donate
Oh,
organs
I see.
once you're dead. So it's
No,
once-
I understand
But they
that.
make
but
your
what
brain
I'm
dead
saying is,
and then
like,
steal your
you're not,
shit.
You're not gone. Like that. You're not gone, but they will say that you are. So they can take
So they
your
can-
organs.
Are
Yeah,
you-
that's fine.
Shit.
That's fine. I don't
I
care.
can see that happening.
So
For
you
sure.
could
Well-
possibly still have a chance of living, but they're gonna take your organs anyways.
Jess, it totally depends on the circumstance.
Yeah.
If
For
I'm 85 or some shit and I've had a pretty fucking rad life or whatever, and like I've got something.
Do they want your organs if you're that
I was about
old?
to say at 85, I don't think they're doing
Oh,
that.
Yeah.
like now I'm kind of like
Like
get fucked,
imagine
right?
now, and you're
Like,
like,
yeah, like
you're
you now.
borderline. You could live, but because you're an organ donor, they're really
Hmm.
pushing for.
so I make a
that
lot
you
of
just
Terry
sign that
Schiavo
paper.
jokes.
They
on
don't
this
try
show,
as hard
but,
to
like,
save you. Is what
Yeah.
Okay, no.
That's
I
Yeah.
can,
kind of the-
I can gotta speak on this. So I did sonography.
Maybe
I had to
refill
go
real quick.
do. I had to go do a life gift scan. So life gift is literally organ donation. This woman was in her 40s, maybe early 50s. She had liver disease. She literally had hepatitis C, jaundiced as fuck. I think she had like alcohol issues and drug issues.
Her
She
liver's
was
fucked. Yeah, she's done.
in a they were going to fucking take her liver and give it to someone else. Her liver is what I was scanning, and she had fucking hep C.
Yeah, that's not good.
What?
And I was like, the fuck? So like I'm scanning her. I think it was a life gift person straight up asked me to my face, if you needed a liver, would you take this? And I was just like, I didn't even speak. I was like, what the fuck is happening? Why the fuck are you asking me this question right now? I don't even understand why I'm scanning. Like, this person has hep C, granted. Okay, I get there's a cure for hep C, but is that person going to get that cure for hep C on their own fucking dime, or are y'all going to pay for it? Also, I don't know the extent of the liver
That's
damage
wild
yet.
as shit,
Like,
though. Yeah,
Right? Is
Yeah.
the liver gonna take now that it's got all these issues?
it's diseased.
straight up
Right.
asked me, "Would you take this?" And then like I just looked at them and didn't fucking answer. And then the nurse was like, "Well, if I'm gonna die, if I am literally going to die, I guess I would take
And it's-
hepatitis C over dying." And it's just like, so I do my scan, I get the fuck out of there, I go call the radiologist because I'm like, bro, this is for a life gift. They are going to put this in someone else and they have hep C. And he was like, what? Yeah. He straight up asked me like if I would take this, and I just didn't say shit. And he was like, what the fuck? And I was like, yeah,
Oh my god.
you know, like, cool. But once again, like, could this lady have come out of it? Maybe, but they were literally already scanning her fucking organs and then asking the personnel if they would fucking take that organ if they were in fucking liver failure and about to die. Like,
Womb in the chat said, I prefer my hepatitis to have a better passing grade.
Came and also, so Womb, yeah, he also said, Greg gonna die in a children's hospital. That motherfucker and his short jokes are he's fucking the best at it. I've never heard anybody better at the short jokes.
Who said that one?
Womb, Cicada
Womb.
Insider. Yeah. Also, who the hell was it?
to be fair, who isn't short compared to that tall fucking
Exactly. Fuck him.
eight?
CB
Yeah.
said the real question is, are you a DNR?
Oh, do not
fucking
resuscitate?
the shit out of me.
Don't fucking
until-
do it.
No.
My grandmother had a DNR.
No, I'm
to
saying
fucking-
now, motherfucker. Like, resuscitate the shit out of me, unless I'm missing like everything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nah.
That shit don't fucking matter. My grandmother was a DNR at the nursing home that she was at. Guess fucking what? They still resuscitated her and put her in fucking life support.
So
She's trying to go, and they're like, nah, you're not going.
Bet you're not leaving nowhere. Your insurance
Right.
is
Hey, this
perfect.
monkey, a bitch.
Your health
you
insurance
didn't
is too
have
good.
that paperwork.
I don't
Like,
give a shit. Resuscitate
You're gonna have
the
to go
fuck out
to
of me.
you're gonna have to go to Canada where they'll just axe everybody. They don't
Yeah,
care.
they'll just kill you. You know. So
Oh, the
Depression?
MAID program.
oh, you
The
need a
MAID
fucking
program?
ramp for your wheelchair? How about you just die?
Yeah, they're
You're-
begging to kill people over there.
You're 25 and you
50,000
can't get over
people.
your ex-boyfriend. Just go die. Just
As
How-
young as 12
you
years
know
old.
what?
That's fucking gnarly.
You
I'll be right
can-
back. I'll be right
Yep.
back. My turn.
Like, seriously though, and once again, like, to reference Futurama, like the fucking suicide booths. Like, I'm surprised that wasn't back in 2008, like in the show. Like,
I mean, I heard like the drinking bros people talking about that, and I was kind of like okay, like what's the real story here? And then, like, about this time right before Christmas of last year, we took our kids to Disney, and I was on like one of the shuttles, like between parks, with these people from Ottawa, and I got to talking to the dad, and he works for like the Canadian equivalent of the VA. And he's like, oh no, like we're trying to figure out how to leave the country because yeah, like if you're a veteran with PTSD, they suggest instead of like, they pretty much say like, oh, well, like a therapist isn't going to help you. Let us just help you transition out of your life.
wow. Like, you know what's better than actually trying to get better? Just fucking die.
Just die and we'll help you do it. But he also said, since he works for the government, like he said, like if I quit and say I'm leaving the country, like all his like 401k, they will seize and they'll lock his Canadian bank accounts.
Oh, hell
Like essentially,
no.
like
What?
they will fuck your life if you try to leave the country because you know the things you know, kind of thing. I was like, holy shit, this is real. Like how is
That's
like
so fucked up.
At first, I thought you said Canadian banking accounts, and I was like, they're gonna lock his ham up. What the fuck?
I thought I heard that.
Yeah.
That.
And the syrup
I heard
accounts.
Canadian bacon too.
and the syrup accounts. And the syrup accounts is where you really make your money, you know.
Leave the fucking syrup out of this.
Yeah. Yeah.
The 01k?
Yeah, the syrup- the syrup 1K, Jake, good. Yeah, they're gonna lock up my Suro 1K, as Jake just said. But yeah, like I was like, holy shit, like that's a real thing. Like I thought it was maybe
That's crazy.
I thought it was like maybe like it's true, but like in very extreme circumstances. He's like, no, like they just say, it's easier to put these people down than to give them help. And I was like, holy
To
shit.
put these people down. Oh my
Yeah,
They're
god.
just
put them
lobbing
down.
What did they do to dogs? They just lob them off a bridge. Like, fuck it, just
No.
go. Like,
Yeah, I'm sure. Like,
No, it's Canada.
I
The
am
dogs
up in a
get
sack,
mental
throw
health
'em in the
treatment.
river.
The dogs
I'm gonna
get
have
mental
to
health.
ask some of my friends that are Canadian because we got a lot of friends that are Canadian
Hmm.
because we live so close, and I'm gonna have to ask now.
No, that it's Canada, so the dogs probably get like top-notch therapy, you know.
Yeah.
I'll be right back, guys.
But yeah, it was. I heard that on that shuttle. I was like, "Holy shit, are you for real right now?" Like he's like, "Oh yeah." It's like he said he quit his job, and he works at a Tim Hortons, and they're just him and his wife are trying to figure. They both were. I can't remember what he said they were, but they were like both PhDs, and they worked for the Canadian government, like in the VA system, and they
Wow.
both quit. And like they've been draining their savings trying to figure out how to get to the US. But like the Canadian government's like, "Oh, if you leave the country, like we will just lock all your shit out."
That's horrible.
It's not it's insane, and it's Canada, and you have all these celebrities. I'm going to Canada. I was like, "Okay." Cuz it's a, great place to be.
I'm so again. I know a lot of Canadians, and like
insane.
the healthcare isn't all it's cracked up to be. None of it's. It all seems well and good on the surface, but it's not.
No.
When you have to wait 6 months to see a specialist, like
Yep.
it's not that great.
It didn't used to be like that. So I'm from New Hampshire, right? And my aunt went up there, and it used to be kind of cutting edge back in the day, right? So she went up there and got one of the first LASIK surgeries.
Right.
Like it was available in Canada, so like 5-hour trip, and got it done. It was cheap as shit. Flew down or drove back home, whatever. That was like 20 years ago.
Yeah.
It's like, how much has it changed since?
A lot. I
Like,
at a,
have you seen those made? Did you see that fucking one that like
how it's made, the LASIK one?
case thing? No.
Oh.
For like the maid, like assisted in dying.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Well, while you were off
Things.
camera, I was telling them, like I had heard about it, like from like Dan on Drinking Bros, and who's that Kelsey? I can't remember her last name. And I was
Yeah, I
kind of like,
follow her, yeah.
okay, like this sounds terrible. Who know? Like I don't know what the actual dynamics of this are, but I was telling everybody else while you were off camera, when I was at Disney this time last year with my kids, I was on one of the shuttles like between parks. And one of the dads on the shuttle, I was like, "Oh, where are you from?" He's like, "Oh, Ottawa." I was like, "Okay, cool. What do you do?" And he's like, "Well, I used to work for like the Canadian VA office." And I was like, "Okay." And he's like, "Have you heard about this maid thing?" And I was like, "I mean, I've heard about it. Is it real?" He's like, "Oh yeah." And like he said, like if somebody comes in with like any sort of like psychological disorder, their
Yep,
first
they
thing,
offer.
like, "Hey, we will help you end your life."
Yep.
And then
Down to kids age 12.
Hey, if you want to die
Yeah,
instead,
yeah. Would you rather just
Fucking
die?
sick, bro.
Sounds easier to just kill you. But he was telling me, him and his wife, but they're both PhD people working for the VA. They both quit over that, and they were trying to move to America, but the Canadian government was like, if you move to America, if you expat to America, like all your benefits are locked out, your bank accounts are seized. What'd you call it, Jake? Your Suro one.
Oh, the
all their syrup
This
money
is what
is
they'll
gone.
do to you.
Yeah.
K-bar,
Canadian.
right
they
to
will
the
ta-
throat.
I literally, it's sitting right behind me. I was like, I might as well pull this out.
K-bars are great.
Don't do
got
it,
my
Matt.
dad
We love you.
They're made about 30 minutes from my house.
Nice.
K-bar?
Yeah.
Nice.
Great knives.
So
But it's fucking insanity, dude. Like
Yeah.
that whole goddamn thing. Like California has assisted suicide, and I think they've assisted. It's in like, yeah.
I think they
do.
have for quite a while, but I don't think it ever actually gets implemented, does it?
What is it?
Rarely.
Very small numbers.
Rarely.
Because
And
it's like somebody's got like
Terminal, like your
stage
terminal.
4 fucking whatever of terminal
Yeah.
shit.
And the
That's when I
Um,
get it. That's
yeah.
when I can understand it. When
Yeah.
you're like at the
Same.
point where you're just trying to check
that I'm
out.
like, okay, well, you are gonna die anyways. Do you
Right.
want to suffer dying, or do we want to like let you do it the way you
Menu.
want to do
Yeah.
it?
I mean,
Up there.
don't they kind of do that in hospice sometimes, where like with
Well,
an older
hospice
person who's
is-
just like ready to go?
Because
So
of the
my
skip-
dad was in hospice, and I didn't really understand what hospice was until that happened. And hospice is essentially like you're going to die very soon. And there's no preventative treatment. They essentially just keep you like sedated and comfortable until your body just shuts down.
Yeah.
Because for my grandma, for hers,
this
they just kept upping her doses of morphine until
Yeah.
she went.
Yep. They just keep you they don't like you're not in pain, but they're not giving you like for my dad's stuff, they weren't giving him any like treatment
There's nothing
for
left
his
at a certain
cirrhosis
point.
or
Yeah.
anything. It was
I
just
mean, isn't the humane thing to do though is just give him a little bit too much of a push and just
I
let
mean,
him go?
maybe. I don't know.
That's the ethics part of it, bro.
Right.
That's where you should be able to make that choice. When you're at that point, you just want to
Oh,
check
yeah.
out. Fucking
Right.
Beep, 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 beep. Yeah.
right.
Peace out. I'll see you on the other
I
side.
mean, that's
right?
what they did to my dog last summer. They just gave him a shit ton of morphine, let him have a good time for about 45 seconds, and then,
Right. And you're over there fucking blathering like an idiot.
Oh, and he's like,
That's why
I'm
I
having the
did
time
that
of my
too.
life.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
And he's just running through a field of flowers.
She
Motherfucker
wasn't
ate a
running
steak
anywhere.
on his way out. Yeah.
He was a
Yes,
Mine
I'm
was
seven.
still
probably
talking
eating
about
mine was eating
dying
chicken wings.
horribly. Let's change the
Yeah.
fuck. We are not talking about anything fun tonight.
Well, I was saying like how we got started. This
a
is like
product
when
of 2024.
Suicide
when
is
you do
fun.
go, when you
This
do
is
go, like
fucking depressing.
the
guys.
original question was, when you do go, like what do you want? I'm hoping when I go, Elon Musk has it figured out to where my body can just be shot out into space.
fucking Starship Trooper style, like
That's
dizzy.
fine.
Yeah.
I'm good with that too. That would be rad.
Either
You
that,
want to get shot out into space before you die?
As you're dying.
to be
like as you're
to
as
be
you're on the
fair,
edge, you just fucking
to
Who
be
runs out of
I know.
oxygen,
to
you're
be
gonna
fair,
pass
if I
out,
know
go to
about
sleep.
I'm about to die, it'd be dope to die in space.
Trebuchet to space.
I mean, it
Yeah.
wouldn't
Yeah, they
be
kinda
very long. that's
launches
for
you.
sure.
Alone in empty space, just floating there, waiting to die. That's
Just-
Jessica,
be a
we're
quick
all
second
alone in
without
empty
oxygen.
space, okay?
You
What
know, you
music
wouldn't
would you
Get
listen
thunder
to, though?
cunted into space.
Yeah,
No.
like
Like,
No.
what's the song you're going into space on though? Like
Oh,
Back in
it-
Black or something?
no, it's got to be
Freebird.
Starman. Starman.
100.
Freebird, the
Starman.
long version.
Starman.
Wish you were here.
There you go.
Ooh, oh god,
Boy,
that song.
Ziggy Stardust. Just Ziggy Stardust me out into space. Star.
I'm going out having fun. It's gonna be Luke from Texas by Waylon Jennings. I'm good to go.
There you go. That's good.
Yeah.
Okay.
I actually did.
Yeah, if you don't fucking move to Texas at some point in your life, I'm kicking your ass.
No,
Well,
Matt-
I did live there for a little bit. It was only 6 months during training, but my wife actually has recently said that she would consider it.
Matt's a
I mean,
Florida
I don't
man.
know
that's fucking Wichita Falls. That shit don't count.
I know.
Matt's
I
a
know.
Florida man.
Move to a fun part of Texas.
Not San Antonio, dude.
Nah.
Say
Ah,
not
I don't-
San-
I'm a little too pale.
Well, like in like your neck of the air, like not a big city, but
We're outside.
like a oh fuck, what is it? It starts with a W. It's right near y'all in
Starts with
Fredericksburg.
W? Are you talking to Matt or are you
Me?
talking to
It's
Matt?
over Greg.
Greg.
Oh,
I don't
That's
know.
way out.
A
So
W.
Fredericksburg's
by-
right over here.
New
It's right by-
Braunfels is nice.
I don't know.
It's
I've Zillowed Greg's house before, and I was like, for dinks, I thought they'd be doing better, but you know.
For
it is a
real,
great
dude.
website.
It's near Fredericksburg, but it starts with a W. I can't remember.
Wedricksburg?
There's Wurzbach, but that's not an actual thing. That's a road.
No.
I don't know.
I literally don't know shit about
Not
this
me
fucking
too.
area, and I've lived here for
Ah,
6 years.
fuck. I'm gonna have to go to Google Maps.
I've
real
lived
quick.
I've lived
It's
in
a-
Iowa
it's a nice
for
little town.
12 years, 13 years now. And if it's not one of the bigger cities in Iowa, I don't know shit about this
I
state.
don't know shit about this.
So it's
place.
like, oh, like I've got family up in like Story City. I'm like, okay,
where
where's
the
that?
fuck's that?
Yeah,
Where
where's
the heck
that?
is that?
I don't know
Where-
areas around San Antonio.
Right.
Like I got like where my tattoo guy is. He's on the other side of the city. I'm like, it's over by the Air Force Base, and I have no idea. I just drive.
Yeah.
I have no idea.
We were watching Cops last night, and they were in Des Moines, and I was like, "That's where Bill lives." But it was just
Yeah, go Cops.
they were.
I'm sure
I
it's the
think it was
most
old.
boring
It was old.
episode of Cops ever.
I don't
Send
know.
me
I
some
think I
funny
fell
ones from
asleep.
Albuquerque.
Oh yeah, they're always in Albuquerque.
Oh yeah, if you want to
Yeah,
watch,
no, they got banned from filming here.
why?
Really?
Because it made Albuquerque
Why?
look
Yeah,
so
'cause they were-
bad.
Arresting too many
they were-
fucking people.
No, they were just filming here, and they said it was making Albuquerque look way too bad.
Well,
Albuquerque is bad. What do
shoe
you...
fits, bro.
Right.
We
right,
got the
right.
pretty balloons, though.
Oh fuck
Oh
those
my
things.
God. I have literally
They're-
heard, don't even, if you're driving through New Mexico, don't even stop in Albuquerque because you could be robbed in your motel room
It's
at
not
night.
that
Like,
bad.
Yes,
it's
it
not
is.
don't
that
even
bad.
stop there.
We drive from here
It's
back
not
to
that
Phoenix,
bad.
and we stop and we stay to La Quinta.
Oh, La
because
Quinta.
they take
Well,
dogs, right?
Problem
Right off the
number
highway.
one.
I
Yeah,
know,
La
but they
Quintas
take
are
dogs,
horrible.
bro. Hey,
Sorry, I just Wimberley. Wimberley.
Wimberley!
I know where that
Wimberley.
is.
Yeah!
I don't think I've ever been
Beautiful,
there.
beautiful little town. I had like some of our neighbors moved there. The lady that first taught me how to play violin, she moved there. Like they lived there for a long time. Beautiful little town in the country. Like my friends and I got a Airbnb there.
Oh, I know where that is. That's just outside of New Braunfels.
Zillow.
Yeah.
It's Zillow, Bill.
Zillow. Oh, Zillow's a
Near
great
Dripping
website.
Springs. Okay,
Yes,
I
it
got
is.
you.
Zillow's a great
Wimberley,
website.
Texas.
I
Yeah.
sell those T-shirts on my website. So if you want a Zillow great website shirt, go check
There
out my
are
Lake
a
Studios.
lot of great little towns here in Texas. There really are. There's a whole thing with like huge German communities out here. Like you can do like a tour to Germany inside of Texas, like all the
Yeah.
German towns and stuff like that.
Yeah,
So,
it's very
Don't
German.
get me wrong. I do like it. My love
Granted,
yet.
There's a ton of German, like Mennonites. They're all fucking German. They all speak German here. So it's very
We have-
interesting how many Germans came to Texas.
We have a lot of we have a big Polish community here. Like my wife's family's all Polish, and then Polish, German, and then we have a big Amish Mennonite community here too.
I don't believe your
Big
wife's
sheep
Polish.
community.
She looks like she can change a light bulb.
She would never do such. Why would she do that? She would never do that.
Why would she do
I'm not
would
that?
saying
never-
she
she-
would
There's
do
only
it.
one of her. How could she?
I'm saying she looks like somebody who can figure out how to do it.
My
right?
wife just
If you-
points and says, "Hey, there's a light bulb out." And I'm like, "All right, I got you."
Have you guys ever seen the meme
Oh.
where he's like, I forget where it is. They're like, it's the cop changing the light bulb, and he's like, he would
How
just
many
beat the room's
cops
ass
does
for
it
being
take
black.
to
Just
change-
shoot the room for
How
being
many
black.
cops does
Yeah.
it take to change a light bulb?
He said
None
none
of
because
them.
yeah.
You shoot the
They're
room
too
for being
busy.
black.
Eat in the room for being black.
I just
I
saw
told my
how it
dad
is.
that joke and he laughed so fucking hard at it.
Oh man.
Oh, it's an old joke then. Okay,
Yeah.
I just saw
Yeah,
it.
yeah, it's
Yeah.
Get
It's
with
a
the
good
times,
one, though.
Matthew. Jesus.
Call me old. Wait, nope, that's the opposite of old school because I don't know that.
Yeah. But I don't know. Like Greg, you're talking about like you've been in Texas, you like it, you don't love it. Where would you go? Say
we
you
are
like, let's say you
debating
won the lottery. I think the Powerball is at what, like 1.2 billion right now.
something like that. I think it's
What?
tonight. Might have been tonight. but I don't know.
1.18. So call it 1.2 because at that point, what's it matter?
Where would I go? All right, so not moving back to Arizona. I love Arizona. Arizona's probably one of my favorite places that I've ever lived. Lived there for off and on for 20 years. It's because of the proximity.
That was
to
my
go to the
first
beach.
guess.
Why?
Why? What?
Arizona
Why
sounds
did
like
I
total
like it?
hell to me.
I loved
but-
it. It was first place I
Oh.
moved out of New Hampshire. I lived all
Hot
over,
as shit.
but I liked that.
Yeah, no, when I lived in Arizona, it was
I
fucking
could
awesome.
I could do
too,
heat.
so.
Heat doesn't
I can
bother
do
me
heat.
at all.
No.
So
Because I can also go to
No,
Flagstaff
that's
and go
not just heat.
snowboarding.
But
That's
I-
not
go
just heat. That's
surfing.
120 degrees.
I
It's
know, but
disgusting.
I'm
That's
Never
Jessica.
bothered me
I'm
with
thin and I don't have
Right.
tits, so
That
like
is
I don't
why-
have to worry about it.
The mountainous areas in Arizona are not anywhere
Flag-
near as hot, and they are much
Flagstaff was
nicer.
Yes.
amazing. Yeah.
I
My
have.
mom lived in Payson, Arizona, which was amazing. All these great places. I just have an affinity for Arizona, right? Not doing that, we went to a wedding out in North Carolina
Ooh,
this past summer. It was out in Wilmington. and that
Wilmington's
place-
nice.
Beth and I were both. I lived in North Carolina when I was a little kid. Kind of had some small memories of it. Can't really recall it, but dude, I was like, Wilmington seems like a place that we could jam. That would be a cool place to live.
Wilmington's
Even
nice.
if I didn't, that's just something we're even talking about, just like
Mm-hmm.
like
go out
in
to
real
Wilmington.
life, like
Yeah.
actually, maybe next phase.
Well, that's my
right?
home state, so go North Carolina. But I grew up on the other side of it, so
Yeah, I lived in Raleigh, Durham area. I couldn't tell you where.
it's where I
it
went to
was.
school. I've been in every side of it. So I grew up in Asheville, R.I.P. Asheville.
Mhm.
But I went to school in Raleigh, and then I would party all the time in Wilmington. So
It's a great town. Like we had some fucking fun. They have a fucking Waffle House on their main street.
of course I
On
do. It's
the
North
main
Carolina.
street, bro.
All right, Jake, where would you
The
go?
funny part is, real quick. Sorry, Jake. Beth and I were there. We went out and drank way too late, 2 nights in a row. Right? We did like a ghost
You?
tour down there.
Never.
We love doing that. Everything was fucking closed except for that Waffle House. Beth and I ate
Yeah.
Waffle House for dinner 2
That's
nights
how
in a
we
row.
do it in North Carolina.
Dude, it's so
all right?
fucking good that it's like totally
It
fine.
was
to do
fucking
that, right?
rad.
So fucking
We're like,
good.
what the shit? Yeah, so
My daughter and I were driving around last week, and she's like, "When do you think we're gonna get a Waffle House here, Dad?" I'm like, "We live in New
It was
York.
so good.
Never,
Never.
That'll never happen."
Never. There's
She's like,
probably
we should go on vacation again to go to Waffle House.
there's
Just
probably
like-
state
yeah.
laws against a Waffle House in New York.
Yeah.
It's too fun. Jake,
Jake.
where would you go?
2 places, either probably Trinidad, Colorado.
Shut the
Just because-
fuck up.
Colorado's
That's
awesome.
where my grandfather's from.
I thought he was going to say Trinidad. I was like, really?
Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
And Tobago.
That's what he did say. Trinidad, Colorado.
I was thinking just this country of
And
Trinidad.
That or Phoenix, because Phoenix, you can
Arizona.
fly
There's 2
year-round.
Arizona votes.
I would love to retire and just be a ride pilot in Phoenix.
Oh, yeah.
Not a bad
Trinidad
place.
is a very small town. That's where
What, Jessica?
you're going, robot. Robot.
She's paused in a good spot.
Yeah, Beebs. I didn't know Jessica
Oh,
had him
come
hanging
on,
like
girl.
that. All right. Anyways, let's move on. So you're
But,
going to go.
yeah, no, Trinidad is a very small town. That's where I go buy my weed at. In Colorado.
Colorado.
Oh,
But
she's
I
back.
actually-
Fish.
What?
It used to be the #1 place to get a sex
What?
change in the United States, too.
What were you
That's
saying,
what Reed
Jessica?
just said.
Jessica,
Oh,
you're
really?
breaking up, girl.
I know it's my internet cut out again. I was saying that Phoenix is way overcrowded, and you should never live there
Yeah,
anymore.
but it's overcrowded
full
with
of
old
Californians
people.
now,
They're all going to
so-
die. That's going to be
Well, yeah.
undercrowded.
It is full
No,
of Californians.
Californians. Let me tell you something. I've been through Phoenix multiple times, and the amount of like basketball people in Phoenix now, even just going through the airport, not even like staying there, I was like, holy shit, what happened to this town?
Okay, so it's been 6 years since
There
I've
are
been there.
so many. It is
Took you a
getting
second on that.
overrun.
Wait, whoa,
Like,
did
this
you
town-
say-
It
did-
did. It
you
did.
don't wanna
Did
be
you
in
say-
Phoenix anymore.
Did you say basketball people?
Yep. At first, I was like, the team can't be that
absolutely
big.
did. And I am not kidding. You don't want to be in Phoenix anymore. It is like
Siobhan?
little Long Beach. Okay,
Really? Interesting.
it's not good.
Hold on.
So
What do you
fucking-
I
mean
don't know
by
what that means, but
basketball
I'm going to
people?
take your word for it.
Phoenix
Timmy
is
brought me out a few years ago. It was
California
nice.
Okay, that
Phoenix
makes
is
sense. And I knew it
California
was
now.
going to be that.
Okay.
So when we sold our house, we
Flagstaff.
sold it to
I go to
somebody.
Flagstaff.
Yeah.
Give me a
I go to
second, Bill.
Flagstaff. It's beautiful. I love Flagstaff. It's
Mhm.
not.
Jake,
as
I know
hot.
what she
It's,
means by
like,
basketball
trees
people.
and really nice.
Okay.
But Phoenix, hell no,
All right.
no.
I got
All right.
your word.
You
Yeah, we're
can't
not
fly in
moving back.
Flagstaff, though.
You
Well,
can fly in
You
Flagstaff.
can't, but it's better.
I can't. You can't
Jake-
fly hot air balloons.
Jake's
really,
a hot
'cause of all
air
the fucking
balloon
trees.
junkie now, Greg.
Oh, I got you. Oh, I
Okay,
I thought you were
whatever.
actually going to get like a pilot's license or something.
You do have to
Yeah.
get a
That is a
pilot's
pilot's
license.
license,
Not
motherfucker.
really. You're
I
not
can't
fucking.
fly my
No.
balloons in Flagstaff. Okay, whatever.
Phoenix, you can
I know what
everywhere,
that
dude.
is.
We had one land in our cul-de-sac one time. Fucking almost hit our house.
Yeah,
So-
in Phoenix you'd be fine, but
We lived
Flagstaff.
way
Right.
out. We lived like in the far north. When we say Phoenix, right? It's like we lived way out.
Yeah, my brother's in Phoenix, but he's in Maricopa. so
Yeah,
it's
he's out,
a little
yeah.
bit further out. But my
They're always on
aunt
cops too,
in
Maricopa County.
Yeah.
Well, that's the whole county.
Gilbert.
Maricopa is the whole county.
Yeah.
So Charlie,
Huge
where
fucking county.
It's not a county.
Big on cops.
I don't know what she's doing. She's roboting out on us again.
Robot.
Charlie, where are you going? If you had all the money, again to reiterate the question, if you had all the money, where would you go?
I would buy land. Honestly, like I don't know if you would say a homebody. I want to be near my family. So I wouldn't fucking go states away. Like I would travel if I had all the money. Like of course I would travel, but home I would want like a straight up homestead somewhere.
You're buying enough property to have a landing strip for your private jet to go
Like
wherever you want to go.
I would have the 4.6s. No. That's what they have a landing strip out there for.
Are we assuming she doesn't have a landing strip already?
Oh, fair enough. Fair
I don't
enough.
know. I mean, I don't know.
Fair enough.
No.
I like it. I could handle a landing strip.
But
It's
no,
mature.
I wouldn't fucking leave. Like I would probably buy land near my family
Oh.
and like buy up as much fucking land I can around there so it doesn't get fucked up.
Would you
with people
compound
moving.
it? Would you buy houses for your family to all live on your property?
I have friends out here that have a family that live like that.
Yeah.
Kind of like, well, my older sister already has her thing in East Texas, so like they're good, and my other sister's already at my parents' house, so in that area somewhere.
Yeah, I can see that.
But like my fucking goal is, a comfortable house. I want a nice roof over my head. I want heating and air conditioning, and I want to be able to walk in my front and back door completely fucking naked, not have people see me.
I don't care if people see me anyway.
Yeah, I don't get that part
You
of
get
it.
to a
but-
certain
That's a
point in
great-
life, you're
that's
like,
a great goal.
Greg, I'm going to state this right now. I don't want to walk outside and possibly have children see me naked.
Oh,
no, you don't
children's
want
different.
that.
Yeah.
I can't even go to the
I was
bathroom in my house without
saying-
that happening. Always
Well, but
happens.
your own kids, that's different.
I mean, that's fair. I was peeing in Matt's bathroom a couple months ago, and everybody's like, "What the hell is that thing?" I was like, "Oh, this is a penis."
that was his wife. Like, what?
It
You're not
was,
from
yeah.
around here, are you?
No, you're not from around
But
here.
I would also like to be able to see the stars, because like
I know you're
Lubbock's not a
tan,
big
but it's not that
But I
tan.
can't see the stars out here, so it's like I want to be able to see
That's
the
an interesting
stars.
thing living where I live is we don't see a lot of stars because we have so many trees. I can't, and it's so flat out here that there's no rise really anywhere. I never see the moon. I never see stars. Like
Yeah.
in my neighborhood anyway.
All right,
Just
so
don't-
let's
it's
round
fucking
this
just-
question off. Matt, where would you go?
So for me, it's not necessarily a state; it's a region. I'd go like the Tennessee, North Carolina, Virginia, kind of like the what's that, like
Appalachia? Yeah,
Oh, you're
Yeah,
trying
'cause
to
I-
go off grid, bitch.
that's me.
Well, that's what I would like.
You're hiding.
Yeah, that's where we're going to end up eventually. A little land, I could, take 50 to 100 acres and do my thing there. But my wife loves Virginia. So Tennessee, North Carolina, Virginia. Yeah,
Yep.
that's where we'll end up.
Nice. I'd do
Bill, where you going?
Oof. We've talked about this. And regardless of the money, I don't want a big ass house because it's just more shit to
You
maintain.
hire people when you have all the money.
Maybe. I guess so. I mean, it's hard to say. Like, I'm the one who brought this question up when you have all the money. But
But even then, like your kids are fucking it's just gonna be you two. So
I
like,
know.
why do you need
I
such
want
a
like
big-ass
I
fucking
want
house
like
if it's not stupid shit?
a very nice like 3-2 cottage on the beach with a pool on the Gulf Shore somewhere. Like in a small beach town on the Gulf Shore, because I love the Gulf Shores. But I don't want it to be like Tampa We go to
You
Clearwater a
thinking
lot.
up the handle a little bit.
Well, now
farther?
you have to, because we've actually
Yeah.
looked at this. Like, where do we buy? Like, we want a beach house. Where do we buy it? Kind of thing. Like anything in the Florida proper Gulf side is so expensive. You can't.
You can't even get insurance for it. Trust me.
Yeah, like St. Pete.
I know.
You know,
something about
Matt.
that.
I've talked to you about it. Like, I love St. Pete Beach, but like for one, it's so developed. Like, I don't want that. I want like a small beach town.
Beach town. Yeah.
I want like a
that's-
small little beach town where you know everybody. Well, I say little, but like a 2 or 3 bedroom on the beach. I'm a big pool guy. Nice pool that overlooks the ocean in a small beach town where like
That's not a lot to ask. God
I
damn
know,
It, right?
I know. What
You know
about
what's
like
funny?
I'm not asking for much. Jesus.
Right. Jess, where are you gonna move to?
Somewhere.
A furniture store.
It's hard because, like, honestly, California would be like the ideal.
It really. I love
climate.
California. Trust me.
Yeah,
I hate everything about politics.
If it wasn't for
That's the problem, right?
government,
if
and
it
all
wasn't
that
for
shit.
all of the stupid
bullshit.
like taxes,
Love that.
New York's the
and
same way.
laws and
Yeah,
That's
but
what I thought we
gun
were going to
laws and all
retire
that
there.
bullshit. I'd stay in California. I'd stay in Northern California. Would be my favorite spot ever because the Northern Coast is like my favorite place in
amazing.
the world.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
Favorite place in the world. And if you go a little bit inland, then you can have like land and farm and whatever you want. Like it's
You got
fucking
skiing
gorgeous.
a couple hours away if you want to do that. Yeah.
Yes. I love where I live in Redding. Redding is gorgeous and I've got forests everywhere around me, mountains. Like I'm an hour from Mount Shasta, Mount Lassen, and
hey, don't give out too much information on the podcast, Jessica. Okay.
any.
She's like, here are my
You're not-
coordinates, my Latin long.
You're
I
never
know.
gonna find.
Womb Raider.
You can't
right
hunt
now,
there.
Womb
can't hunt
Raider's
there,
gonna
so I won't show
compass
up.
out, making the diameter. It's like I'm an hour from here. She's an hour from here, so she must live
He's
here.
already. He has my address. He knows where I'm at.
Ooh, hello. Well, that's fair. He knows. Who do you think bought Charlie's outfit for the night?
Right.
So-
No, that's what I'm saying. He knows our locations.
Look, if it wasn't for these pasties, we would have been taken off of YouTube a long time ago. So you know what? Thank you, Tim.
I know.
You know what's funny is nobody said anywhere outside of the United States.
Mm.
No.
No, I would
interesting, like-
definitely
Why would we go there?
vacation for sure, but like living,
Like
no. I like
Belize,
my
which is a
beach.
like huge expat country.
Mm-hmm.
Their language is English.
Mhm.
They use
Yeah.
the U.S. dollar as their currency.
So it's
Yeah.
well, it's essentially just America at that point. Then
It's
right?
America in South America,
Yeah.
right? But if you don't know about those things, but it is funny. Like, you could be anywhere in the world, right? Now, I don't want to live on fucking Hawaii. It's too far to get anywhere. Like,
Well, and
you can go
Hawaii
visit.
is stupid expensive.
But I
Yeah.
mean, all the money doesn't matter. But I don't want to live on a fucking island
Yeah.
in the middle of the ocean.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
you
I'll go visit.
you vacation there for a week
Right.
or so, but
Yeah.
you don't fucking
Yeah.
live there.
Nah, you don't fucking live there.
Well, and here's the thing: once you move to paradise, after a while, paradise just becomes not paradise anymore,
It
right?
becomes
That-
more.
The norm.
But that's why I don't like it here. Like I grew up in Orange County and it's like 70 degrees year round. I don't
it's
like
perfect.
it. Yeah, I don't want to live in it though. Like I want to have some sort
That was
of
my
like
favorite part.
seasonal
Yeah.
weather change. It's
I-
not like it's 65 degrees here right now.
So, Jessica, I don't know.
It's amazing.
Is Orange County like San Diego area?
It's north of San Diego, south of LA.
LA.
So
Okay.
we're in the middle.
Right in the
Yeah,
Yeah.
but
Gotcha.
coastal. Yeah.
So with that, my first boss, her son and daughter-in-law were stationed both. Like he was in the Marines, she was in the Navy. They were both stationed in Hawaii, and he, like grew up here in West Texas, where like it's the weather can be super shitty all the time, like crazy hot, crazy cold. Goes to Hawaii, and he's like, it's just the fucking same all the time. There's no
Yeah.
changes in the weather.
Yeah.
it's fucking horrible. Like, he fucking hated it. And that was like in Hawaii where it's supposed to be paradise, but it's like, no, like,
Oh,
I
yeah.
want
It
something.
depends on the way you
The
grow up,
outlook, I
swear to
guess.
God.
Yeah.
I'd love to be able to know what to expect out of the weather because here it's like it can be 60 one day and negative 10
Yep.
the next, and
Mhm.
no thanks.
It was
Living all
the,
over the country, that's how it was, dude. I was like,
I
fuck.
was about to say,
The-
I'm not gonna lie, that's how it can be here in Lubbock too. Except our wind chill can be negative 17, but it's like
Fuck
in
that.
the 20s,
Nope.
yeah.
or it can be
It's-
No,
fucking
it was-
65.
It was the day before Christmas here in Des Moines. It was with the wind chill. It felt like 3 degrees. We're
Yeah.
like what? Like not even a week out of Christmas. It was 62 today.
Why in the fuck do
Jesus.
people live in places like that? I don't.
Oh, I
know
tell
it's
like during the winter, I was like, nobody's supposed to live here. During the summer, because it gets hot as fuck here in the summer.
Yeah.
And it'll be like 90 degrees with 90% humidity here because of the agriculture and all like the water coming out of the farmlands.
Yeah,
But
absolutely.
people will be like, people will be bitching, be like, it's so hot. And I'm like, yeah, it is. And guess what? In about 3 months, you're going to be bitching because there's going to be a negative 40 degree wind chill.
For real.
Take
Yeah.
the heat. Take the heat.
Enjoy it. Love it.
Granted, I have a hot wife and a pool, and she likes to wear thong bikinis, so I want the heat. Give me the heat.
Year round. That's what I'm saying.
Give me the heat year round, son.
Because otherwise, she's gonna be covering up fucking.
I
the rest
know.
of
Like
the
she's
6
walking
months. Fuck
around in
that.
like these like oversized fuzzy pajama
nobody
pants.
wants
I'm like,
that.
what the fuck is this?
But to be fair, I will always choose a dry heat over the humidity heat.
It's
That's
not.
Yeah.
Arizona.
It's not a dry
Yes.
heat here. It's humid as
Colorado.
fuck
is-
here.
So Colorado was my favorite house I ever had. Lived in Colorado Springs, up against the mountain. I had like Pikes Peak in the backyard. We had
Ooh.
snowboard and ski and all that shit.
yes.
Right. That
All
was my
right,
favorite
show
house,
off,
but it got-
Greg. All right, we get
But it
it.
got
yeah.
no. This is a long time ago. But it got too cold, and Beth was like, "We're fucking moving." And then she's like, "We need to move." And I was like, "All right, you're drunk right now. I need to ask you again tomorrow morning if we need to move." And then 4 months later, we were back in Phoenix. But most beautiful place we ever lived was Colorado Springs.
I
Hands
would
down.
so I would go to Colorado a lot because my ex was going to school there in Lakewood. It would get cold, but there was no fucking wind. Like, you come back to Snyder, Lubbock area where we grew up, fucking wind like a motherfucker, so it makes it so much worse. We went to a Broncos Patriots. It was 16 degrees outside, but there was no fucking wind.
Mhm.
So like
And the
yeah,
sun is super warm.
Yeah.
Because you're a fucking mile
Like, it was fucking cold, but there is no wind, so it wasn't. It was
Yeah. Oh yeah.
yeah. Like I said, it was cold, but
Matt-
it wasn't fucking miserable. Like I would like 16 degrees here with the wind,
Yeah.
you'd be dead.
Oh, Matt could probably attest to this. Like, it could be like in the winter here, if it's like 30, if it's above 30 but no wind, you're like, oh, this is great. This is awesome.
fucking shorts
The-
weather.
Fucking-
Brad.
The
it's easy.
second the wind
It's easy.
starts blowing, you're like, Jesus Christ, it's freezing.
Yeah, yeah.
So that was last week. So last week we went to the Bills game. My wife got us a suite, which is good because it was like 9 degrees at kickoff or something like that. With the wind chill, it felt like -2 or something. Whereas I'm going with my brother and his son tomorrow,
All that.
and we're in seats, and it's supposed to be like low 50s. So it's like the difference is crazy.
Wow.
Yeah, it's
So
nuts.
Jess, you're doing all right down there in Orange County.
Yeah.
I
Fuck.
know. It's fine. I know. We're spoiled down here. I don't live here anymore. I don't want to live down
I
here.
know. Well, maybe you should. You might find a man.
No, my brother's trying to get me to move back. He told me after my daughter graduates from 8th grade at the end of the year that he's gonna bring a U-Haul and just bring my shit back.
I don't
and-
know. You've
Good.
showed me some. It's been a while ago when you first moved up to where you're at now. You showed me some pictures of it. And it's gorgeous.
It's beautiful,
It-
yeah.
Gorgeous, yeah. And it's
Yeah.
not like it gets really hot in the summer. Like it was 118. Like it was fucking
Oh,
hot.
hell no.
But in the winter, it can snow there. It doesn't snow a lot, but it can snow. Rains a lot. It's been raining all week up there. I just like the weather change. I don't like That
Yeah.
is-
Season girl.
I grew up.
Yeah.
So I grew up, like I said, I grew up near Asheville, North Carolina, and it's the town I grew up in was actually technically called Hendersonville, and they called it. It was founded as the city of four seasons, and it literally is four seasons. You have summer, you have fall. Even the winters weren't that bad, but it got cold, and then you
Yeah.
had spring, and then you came back to summer. It was
Yeah.
fine, and that actually, I will say, I grew up there, so I didn't appreciate it. Like everybody said, like this is the most gorgeous place ever. I go back there now. It's like up in the mountains of North Carolina, kind of like where Matt wants to go, up in the Appalachians, and it's gorgeous. I would move back there if I had something to do there,
Yeah.
and it's also very expensive now because everybody wants to be there. So
Yeah.
Everybody's trying to move.
Mhm. And also,
There's a
well, now it's probably pretty cheap because it doesn't exist anymore. So
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, they just wiped it out. It's
Yeah.
a clean slate.
God just wiped it off the map. So
There's kind of places I would go. Like I feel like I'm pretty adaptable with weather. I don't really mind so much. I'd go to Tennessee. I'd go to Montana, Wyoming, like cold. I don't mind I don't mind milder climates.
Yeah.
I don't love like tornadoes.
what's
or-
your favorite place you've ever been?
I'm gonna redo my setup.
I mean, I loved Colorado. It was gorgeous.
Yeah.
I haven't been to Montana or Wyoming, but they're I mean
Who's screaming?
Matt's got kids throwing Chinese throwing stars at each other.
Matt's wife's throwing the smack.
What did you hear that?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
going on there.
How the hell did you hear that?
It's on
We
the
can hear
speaker,
all-
bro.
On mute.
We hear it
Oh,
all.
I didn't know they were that loud because I barely heard them.
You got noise canceling headphones, man. It's not your problem.
Yeah,
But
my daughter's
Jessica-
about to whoop my son's ass is what's going to happen.
So Colorado is your favorite place?
Go as long as it's not too hot. I don't love the heat. I don't want to be in Arizona heat, but like I would go most places and I'd be fine. I could,
Mm.
figure it out.
Try Arkansas.
Warm though.
I lived in
but-
Arkansas. Try that heat. Arkansas is
Well, that's a
Oh,
swamp.
miserable. in the
That's a
heat.
swamp.
Oh, I used to shower 3 times a day. I was active duty then, but I'd shower in the morning, I'd shower at lunch, and I'd shower when I got home from work.
Mhm.
It was miserable. But I did like the area. It was beautiful.
I'd rather take the cold than the heat. I don't love like hot
Type of
humid
heat is what depend if it's sweaty, fucking
Yeah.
swampy ass heat.
Alabama
Dry,
is
it's different.
swamp
Like we
heat.
can just hang out. Everybody in Arizona, you just do shit at night.
Yeah.
Go out at
Yeah.
10 o'clock at night, you go play volleyball or you go fucking do
Hey,
whatever.
while we're doing this live chat, let us know
Yeah.
where you like if you could live, or not live anywhere. What's your favorite place you've ever been? So Matt, what's the favorite place you've ever been?
Well, I haven't lived a ton of places. I mean, I lived in
Not
Arkansas. for a while.
not lived.
Oh, just
what's your
been?
favorite place you've ever been?
Oh, probably this is going to be tacky, but Gatlinburg, Tennessee, that area. Not the city part, but like the outskirts of it.
Oh yeah,
I just love that.
get a
Have you
cabin
ever
up
been
in the
outside of
mountains.
the East Coast, bro?
Yeah, I have. I actually went to
Texas.
well, I went to Texas. I've been to Iraq, Ireland.
I guess that's
No,
outside of fucking
um,
the East
I
Coast.
mean, to be fair, have you
Actually-
been to Afghanistan? Because I've heard Afghanistan is absolutely gorgeous. But if it wasn't just for like the people,
If it wasn't for
People
RPGs being
shooting
shot
at
at
you.
you
it
all
would be
day,
like a
Yeah.
beautiful place to go. Like
I
I've
haven't
heard
been
it's
there.
absolutely fucking gorgeous.
It's
I've
great.
been
Heard
to
I re-
Seattle. I've been to Seattle and Vancouver. I've been. Timmy had me out to Phoenix a couple years ago for a football game, so he took me out
Nice.
to Prescott, Arizona.
Oh, awesome.
Yeah, so I've not been a ton of places. Like I've never been to California. I would love to do a road trip in California.
They're in California. You can't go to
Yeah.
LA.
No, I don't
You
want to
got
do the city.
California. Lassen National Forest. It's like fucking gorgeous. It's insane. Like it's not even California. It's a different place. It's a
I've
different
heard
planet.
like the wine country, and I've seen videos. It looks like fucking Ireland
Grant.
with like the cliffs and everything. It's
Yeah.
fucking gorgeous.
I want to see the redwoods.
Yeah.
All those
The
big ass
Muir
trees.
Forest is beautiful.
Say hey to
Oh,
everybody,
there it
bud.
is.
Little baby.
Say hey.
Everybody
Hey.
wave. Say hi.
Hi, little man.
What's up?
Say hey.
Oh, he can't hear you.
Hi, Graham. Oh, he can't hear us, can he?
Here.
Hey, everybody be on your
Be
behavior.
respectful for 10
Be
seconds.
on your behavior.
Best behavior. Hey, what's up, buddy? How are you?
Babe, I
Graham,
got
Hi.
what's up, man?
it. Say hey.
Hey.
What'd
Hey.
you
Did
just
you
go
have
do?
a good Christmas, buddy?
What'd you do?
We went to a restaurant
Oh, did you?
Nice.
With
You
who?
went to a restaurant. That's great.
with Mom.
What was your
Yeah?
favorite gift
How
from
was it?
Christmas?
I got an iPad.
You got an iPad for
You
Christmas?
did.
Yeah.
What?
All right, go, bud.
Okay.
He's gonna go to school and they're gonna be like, "What'd you see on Christmas break?" He's gonna be like, "I saw these two chicks on my dad's podcast, and let me tell you."
Boobs. Saw boobs.
Yes.
Easy. I made
He's still
the
the age
right.
where he's embarrassed by it though. Like he'll get embarrassed when he sees them. He's like, "Oh no."
Oh no, he started kindergarten this year and he wants to marry his kindergarten teacher. So
Aw.
Well, I working in a
But to be
kindergarten.
fair, I made the right fucking moves for that ass hats. Fucking baby wouldn't see that. So.
Kindergarten love me.
I bet they do.
Jessica, I'm hot in kindergarten. What's up?
Yeah.
No,
No.
kindergarterners love me. They
I
don't.
thought
they,
about like doing substituting, and I'm like,
you.
I wear.
You might not
But-
be able to wear that outfit. I'm just saying.
God.
They're like this,
Put
but
a
they.
cardigan over it. You're good.
All right.
Yeah.
So we did
Turtlenecks,
we-
loose
Yeah.
turtlenecks.
we did Jessica and Matt. Charlie, what's your favorite place you've ever been? The
Not
bottom
at
of
my
a bottle?
house right now because I'm out of fucking champers. My favorite place I've ever been. Goodness. Probably my grandmother's cabin straight out of that late 1960s in Ruidosa, New Mexico.
Nice.
It was literally like walking into that 70s show.
Right. Yeah.
They
Was there
had
rape?
shag, they had
Nope.
green
Nope.
shag carpet.
Come on, Matt. Come on.
I was just thinking of what is Danny Masterson? Sorry, when
Yeah.
she said that 70s show.
Okay, to be fair, he was part of Scientology, and that dude was fucking set up because he knew some shit, and they
Yeah.
were like, "We need to shut him up." So I'm gonna say that about that. Scientology, can't fucking trust that shit. It's a cult.
So go back to
Look.
the damn house. So is it like the old school, like oven, refrigerator, all that shit?
Dude, there
With
was
the
one of the
cold
original microwaves.
Yeah, with the knobs.
That you
Oh,
actually
gee.
feel the radiation
Yeah.
on your skin?
Yeah.
Yes.
It's still
Can't
working
stand
right
it.
now. It has not died.
Like you
Yeah.
can't stand
Well,
in front
no.
of it.
You get a
We
tan.
unfortunately
If you
sold
stand in
it and
front
they
of it, you get
redid
a tan.
it, so it doesn't look anywhere near as cool as what it did. But like there was like OG, all of that shit. It was so much fun, like shag carpet. But then there were people that broke in, and then they stole a lot of shit, and then threw an ashtray into the TV, and the old ass TV fucking exploded. So there was glass everywhere, so they had to get rid of the shag carpet. There's a loft, other than like on the loft, so the shag carpet exists.
All right, you're making
there.
this depressing, Charlie. Like,
I know, right? That's really sad. But like there was like that old school in the loft, there's the old school chimney where it was like the wraparound
Yeah.
chimney
Yeah.
that went all the way around, and
Oh,
then
yeah.
there was a
The genie bottle style chimney.
yes,
Yeah,
and then
uh-huh.
they had a record player 8-track.
Funny enough, Greg was conceived in front of one of those chimneys. So
More than likely. More than likely. 1976. Well, it would have been 75.
oh
Yeah.
yeah. Skinnerd was on.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no, like this.
Nah,
yeah,
I
this.
don't know if my parents were into it. My dad was Marine, dude. I don't know. Probably listen to this.
Oh, he's probably listening to like the wreck of the Edmund Fitzgerald. And,
yeah, something.
yeah.
That's so
Terrible.
What's really fucking hilarious is that my grandparents bought this place and did fucking not tell my dad for years.
Smart.
Got this
Yeah, makes
place.
sense.
They were like, "No, fuck you."
I'm not telling my kids about my vacation house. Fuck that.
No, fuck
What's really
that.
funny
It's my
Well,
house.
after he found out about it, my fucking dad ran off and got fucking married without them knowing. Had his wife there at the cabin. My grandparents show up. My grandma's like, y'all aren't fucking sleeping together in my roof. You're not married. And he's like, oh, but we are, Mom.
Shows him the paper.
Yeah.
Dad, you
Yeah, the nail
Even more-
nail claws on the wallpaper, dead giveaway.
So even more drama on this. This bitch was fucking engaged to another man. Ran off with my father and got married. Like she had her engagement party, all this shit with this other dude.
Oh, well.
Ran off with my dad, got married.
Yeah, we've all been there.
Tell his
Is your
parents.
dad still with her?
Her dad.
Fuck no, she's the fucking ex.
I was gonna be like,
She's
they've
the
been together
red-headed,
for 35
slutted
years.
ex that no one,
All right.
no one
All
liked that bitch.
So-
Her name was-
Charlie, haven't you ever signed a contract for a car and backed out? It happens.
Yeah, yeah.
It does.
No, I haven't because I make sound decisions when I
Right, well.
purchase things like that.
All right,
You know,
Greg.
unlike
So,
my father.
Greg, what's your favorite place?
Favorite place I've ever been?
Yeah.
I haven't been so many places outside the country.
No, it could be outside the country.
No, so I say I haven't been a lot of places. Been a handful of places. Like Beth's traveled way more than me. But I mean, like going to a beach somewhere. Like my thing is definitely just sitting on a beach.
You like your toes in the sand, huh?
Toes in the sand for
Yeah.
real. That's like the relaxing.
Corona with lime, toes in your sand, or
Yeah, like St.
Mm.
Martin, something like that.
Huh?
Been there. Go to, even Puerto Rico was amazing. Oh, we got another child. Do we have a child or is this a sister?
is that child drinking?
I can't tell. I'm like, that's a sister.
Sure.
There we
Is that
go.
a cholo? Is that how they call
She
that?
does look a bit chola-ish.
It's a cholo.
Well, she's a female, Matt.
I see
Okay,
a
get it
hand
right.
tat-
It's chola. It's
She's
chola.
got hand tats. So
Chola.
she's a gangster. She's gangster.
She
as
got
fuck.
hand
Well,
tats.
hand tattoos, but it's also California, so like she could also be 10.
Does she have the teardrop? Do you have
She
a
has-
teardrop?
She has hand tattoos. Have you met Jake?
None yet. All right. She's got the spider web on the elbow, though. I bet.
There we go.
Years-
hey, what's her
years in the
chola
pen.
name? What's her chola name?
This is my baby sister. This is Sarah. Say
She's
hi,
12.
Sarah. Hi. She's 30.
Can she hear us?
Fuck, are you serious? She looks crazy. Like,
You're right.
girl, you got great genetics. I
Sarah,
was like,
can-
having
They
myself
both
up,
have
like,
good
oh
genetics.
hey.
Is this
Can
the
you
girl
make-
from your
yeah.
Instagram yesterday, Jess?
Yeah.
Her girl, her sister. Yes.
Can she hear us?
Well, I said
I only have one sister
Can
that
she
you
hear
know of.
us?
that I know of. She
I don't
can
know if
hear
she's
us.
got
She's
earbuds
sitting-
in or not.
She just
So.
doesn't
She's
know how
not
to
using-
speak.
Yeah.
Okay.
Helen.
No.
No.
Is she mute?
Hear you.
Okay, there you go. I was
What
just
the
double checking.
fuck, Greg?
Well, no, you're talking. You're doing all the talking. She won't say a fucking
Greg's
word.
just casually asking if she's retarded.
Yeah.
I didn't say that, but I mean,
Her sister's Wi-Fi is just slow. That's
Yeah.
all.
Yeah. Her brain's not slow. Her Wi-Fi
She's not
is.
slow. The Wi-Fi.
Yeah, the Wi-Fi is.
fucking upload isn't happening.
Sarah, what's your
Yeah.
chola
Every
name?
time I'm trying to say something, she says something, so I just stopped. Sorry.
That's fair. No, that. Okay,
Sorry,
that's
I
fair.
won't shut the fuck up.
Pretty much.
See?
Sarah, have you
She
ever
does all the
heard the
talking.
story about your sister breaking
Oh,
a
boy.
couch in Austin, Texas?
Oh yeah, I was the next person to know, other than the people who
She-
were there.
I
Okay.
tell her everything.
Okay.
Nice.
All right.
what's going on.
How's
I mean,
it?
once
have
again,
you-
let
have
me
you
sort
broke
of
any
fucking
couches?
Call her out on here, but like, she's like, "Nah, motherfucker, I knew before you did."
I know. How does it
You
make
were
you
there.
feel that your sister texts you that she came so hard she broke a couch?
Because it was. I've never been more proud.
I mean, really.
Fair
I mean,
enough.
What else you
Fair
gonna
enough.
say, right? I mean, that makes
Fair
sense.
enough.
Why the fuck are you trying to make it fucking weird right now, man?
I'm not
Stop trying
making
to
it weird. I want to know that. I want answers. Damn it.
That's
She
That's
said.
Hold on.
Fine.
Being called
bring
out.
your brother on here, and we'll ask him about sexual questions about you, and see if he's proud of that.
He might be. I don't
to be
know. I
worse
don't
than
care.
me.
I'm an open book.
I'm the good sister. She's the one that's more. She's worse than I am.
Oh. Is she single? We have a lot of single
Get her back
listeners.
on and let her tell her stories then.
I know. Is she single? We have a lot of single listeners. So, you know.
Yeah, she's single. She's
Oh,
single right.
all
She
right.
looks like she would dominate Jake for fun.
What's her Instagram
Oh.
handle?
The shit out of him.
Fun doing that shit, dude.
Yeah, she
Oh,
sounds
you
like
guys act like I don't enjoy that.
she sounds
Where's
like
my
Jake.
K-bar?
She
She's
sounds
got her own K-bar, I'm sure.
she sounds like Jake's next anxiety attack.
Dude, I gotta cut out. I gotta go eat some dinner.
Yeah,
man.
yeah, we'll cut out of here. Jake, give us yours. Where do you want to? What's your favorite place?
Fuck.
We all like that.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Sedona,
well, that is our
probably.
favorite place.
What is our favorite place, Jake?
Sedona.
Where's my
Sedona,
wife with my
great,
favorite
amazing
place?
Sedona's
Sedona, nice, nice,
Good answer. Good answer.
good answer. So mine is
Yeah, my favorite- Sedona
off-roading
was
and
fucking
Sedona's
awesome.
amazing.
so mine is this like little ski town that we spent our first anniversary in Italy called Hintertux, or not Italy, Austria. Sorry, and
That sounds awesome.
yeah, it's like just like this tiny little ski town up in the Alps, and it was awesome. So, but as you saw, my kids are home, my wife is home. Greg's got to eat some dinner.
I gotta make dinner.
Got to make dinner. Jesus Christ!
I'm
man.
making dinner tonight. God damn it!
What are you making?
Fettuccine Alfredo with chicken.
Ah, nice, nice.
He's making dinner. I'm about to go to bed.
Yep. All right. Well, hey,
Well, it's only 8:30 here, so
Yep.
we're.
It's 9:30 here. I'm gonna try and eat something too before I go. to bed. We'll
Nooners,
see.
we gave you 2 hours tonight.
I hope you do, Matt.
So, hey, for Charlie, for Matt, for Jessica, it took me a second. I'm trying to remember everybody on screen.
Her name
I've
is
got
Sarah.
6
Say her
years since
name.
I've been up here, so I'm like, I
Sarah,
gotta
first
eat.
Sarah.
Say her name.
For Jake, for Greg, I'm Bill. This has been a blast. Nooner Nation.
Happy New Year, everybody.
Love you. Happy
Happy
New
New
Year,
Year's,
everybody.
guys.
Hope everybody had a great Christmas.